This week they'll play the biggest D-line we've seen so far, maybe the biggest D-line we see all season in Shallowater. They've got some really big kids up front. It's going to be hard to run the ball, but Bryland's been able to do what he's been able to do because of those guys, and being in the situation we were last week with a big lead in late in the game, we relied on him to pick up first downs and end the game when it came down to crunch time there at the end.
Yeah, he's not the most imposing. I mean, he's not a huge young man, but, man, he gets tough yards.
He is. He runs real tough, and he doesn't take hard shots. The first game he got stood up a little bit and spun around and took a few hits here and there. But he really does a good job of just being skinny in the hole and not getting hit and not taking a big shot on him when he's running through there. And he's hard to get down. We hadn't seen him get to really break one and run. He's got some good speed too. We saw it on, he's caught a couple touchdown passes. Yeah. But, once he gets a chance, it's going to happen soon. He's going to break through, and we're going to get to see him unleash a little bit of that speed he's got.
That 4th and 5 where we threw over the middle to him, Coach, was a pretty courageous play, but a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it was one of those things we saw in the first quarter. They came out and, when he knew it was a rundown right off the bat, that they lined up in that coverage, and we said, if we catch them in that coverage again, that's what we're going to go to. And, we kind of hard counted them. They stayed in it. I wasn't sure if they would, and, it was just a nice little pitch and catch from Caleb to Bryland.
It was. Again, Caleb did a great job back there at quarterback.
Yeah, he's doing good. He did a lot better job this week, keeping his eyes up, looking downfield. The first game jitters, looking at the rush early on in the game. This week, I think he really focused on keeping his eyes up, staying in the pocket, not having to scramble until he needed to scramble, and he threw some really good balls. The first touchdown to Ty Duque was an adjustment by Ty when the coverage broke. He was supposed to be working out as Caleb was sprinting out, and he turned in a circle, and Caleb still managed to find him. And, it's a really good ball by Caleb.
The offensive line you touched on a little bit a moment ago, but kind of unsung heroes. I mean, nobody does anything on offense if those guys don't do their job.
Yeah, it's the difference between getting first downs and moving the ball or going 3 and out when we're good up front. We've had 2 weeks of really good offensive line play. Not a lot of self-inflicted wounds, as far as sacks and penalties, things like that. Now traveling on the road, going to somebody else's place, getting a Lubbock chapter of officials at a Lubbock school. They may look for holding more than the Amarillo chapter has, or whatever it might be. So I'm sure it'll be a new set of challenges, but we're going to go as far as the offensive line can go. Like I said, the D-line for Shallowater is going to be very stout, so they should give us fits. It should be more difficult for us to run the ball tonight than it has been the last couple of weeks. We'll just have to lean on them and wear on them a little bit.
On the other side of the ball, on the defensive side, you gave up 40 points, but those guys really played well back there.
They did. They were pitching a shutout until the 92-yard touchdown run kind of broke up the middle, and we got to see the speed that Wichita Falls had. They did a great job. Offense didn't do a good job of getting them off the field long enough. There at times we went 3 and out a couple times. Defense played 10 more snaps than we probably did. So that, you don't realize how much that wears on a team late in the game, especially a team that's chunking the ball deep. The D-line are rushing every play. They're not stopping the run. They're chasing a quarterback around the pocket, and we got to rotate those guys in. Corners are bailing deep. Safeties are bailing deep. Linebackers in coverage. So it really takes a toll on a team when, the other team is throwing the ball deep a lot and throwing a lot of passes, and we got to do a better job on offense of keeping the defense off the field, letting them get a little more rest so they can stay fresh and stay stout.
Talk a little bit about Shallowater now tonight. Last year, really had a good ball club. Lost some people, but they're 0-2. What are they?
Well, they're dealing with some injuries right now. They've got a sophomore quarterback that started the season for him. That he went out in the game last week, and he didn't return. They also didn't play their starting running back, who's also starting middle linebacker. We saw him on the sidelines. So we don't know exactly what we're going to get tonight. We don't know if we're going to see starting quarterback, starting running back, or if we're going to see backups. The good news for them is their backups are just as big and strong as their starters. So they've got a lot of really big, strong kids. The running back stands 6'2". When he's playing. So they're not little. Their offensive line is huge. They've got probably one of the biggest, strongest linemen we'll see all season. I think it's Casey Long is his name. He's got offers to lots of places like Texas Tech. He plays both ways, and D-tackle and offensive tackle. But they will probably be the biggest overall offense and defensive line that we see all year, as well as some of their linebackers and skill positions. They're just big and thick. They got decent speed. They don't have the the breakaway speed quite like what we've seen last week with Caprock and Wichita Falls, but they're very disciplined. They're going to run the routes well. They're going to execute their blocks really well, and on defense they're going to line up like they're supposed to. They don't bust much in coverage. They're going to try to keep the ball in front of them. So I think it's going to be a great challenge for us because it's going to match up with what we're going to see from here moving on through the season. As we get closer to district, and when we get into district, we see a lot of run-heavy teams that are going to not make a lot of mistakes. So this will be a good test for us going on our first road game, playing in a place where, they are used to winning. Shallowater is good year in, year out. They're going to compete for a district championship. They're 0-2 right now, but they'll compete in that district with Bushland for sure. There's no doubt about that. So they'll be just fine. It'll be a good matchup tonight.
Well, here we are. 2-0, kind of getting where we want to go. Obviously, wanting to improve until we get to the district. And I suppose we're on pretty good pace, Coach.
Yeah, we've done a lot of good things. We tell the kids we could go 6-0 and lose every district game, and that wouldn't be our goal. That's not what we're here to do. We're trying to win a district championship. So, win by 1, win by 20, or lose close games, whatever it is, we've got to get prepared for district. And when we open up with Pampa and, obviously playing teams like Randall and Pampa and Dumas and Canyon, it takes a different level of play. So that's what these games are all about. And, we'd love to go 6-0, but we got to get better. We got to get rid of the mistakes, the busted coverages, the missed assignments, things like that. And, it's game 3 now. It's time to put all those things behind us. Now we got to start dealing with other things like nagging injuries and road trips and just the little stuff that starts creeping up on you during the season.
Well, good luck to the Whitefaces tonight, Coach. Looking forward to taking on the Mustangs.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Hope to see everybody out there tonight.
Go Herd.
Go Herd.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Call Deaf Smith County Farm Bureau at 806-364-1070 to speak with an agent today.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much different at Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union. Our employees have a dedication to serve our members daily with the fundamentals of good business. Being friendly and helping give you peace of mind in knowing that when you need banking assistance, you can get it from our knowledgeable staff. Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, working as a team since 1936 with our members. Go Herd!
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, Whiteface football is brought to you on KPAN by Amarillo College, Gooden Fuels, First Bank Southwest, Hereford Regional Medical Center, Prairie Insurance, First Financial Bank, your Hereford McDonald's, Hereford ISD, Happy State Bank, Stevens 5-Star, Bob's Heating and Air, First National Bank, Deaf Smith County Farm Bureau Insurance, WT Services, Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home, Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, Hereford Furniture Exchange, Matt Silva State Farm Insurance, and Capital Farm Credit.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Shallowater, Texas. Tom and Lane and Cindy with you. Adam right here with us as well tonight as we get ready to bring you more non-conference Whiteface football. Hereford against Shallowater. It's homecoming, Lane.
It is.
How did we get picked for homecoming?
Homecoming for the Stangs here.
Yeah.
Really good crowd on the home side. Really a pretty good crowd for the Whitefaces, too. Some folks still trickling in, but I think that maybe they chose the wrong week, Tom.
I'm hoping so. That's certainly the plan of the Whitefaces here tonight. They're introducing the Queen and King and their court out here right now. We're in Shallowater. If you're not familiar, the field's out on the east side of town. The sun is baking down on the Hereford stands here this afternoon, aluminum stands. We're up. We do have an air conditioner up here where we are, but we're in pretty tight quarters, Lane.
We are. Nothing against Shallowater, but when I saw the press box, I was a little worried that it was going to be one of the ones of days of old with no AC. But they do have it cool for us in here, so excited for that. Excited for some Herd football tonight.
Yeah, me too. The Whitefaces 2-0, as you know, won by scores of 34-20 and 45-40. Neither one of those games, quite honestly, was as close as the score would indicate. Last week was a really strange game that we won by 5 points, had a 21-point lead, then had a 20-point lead, but it got pretty hairy there toward the end.
It did. The Whitefaces really, in all honesty, kind of just able to hang on there to the lead they had to finish that one out. Shallowater got the last score, and the clock was on our side there at the end to get that 5-point victory. But as you mentioned, I was going back through the scoring summary on Huddle, and to lead by 21 and 20 and then to let it come that close, we're going to have to be a little bit more disciplined tonight and moving forward just in general. Yeah,
we had a 20-point lead there late, and second unit went in, and we dropped a fumble, and they picked it up and went 60 yards or something like that for a TD, and then had a couple of other kind of flaky things happen, and the first thing you know, a ball game broke out, and the Whitefaces hung on by their chin to win 45-40. That's pretty much the way it happened. Well, let us take a break here for 60 seconds. We'll be back here in Shallowater in 1 minute.
One of the most difficult things we experience in life is losing a loved one. So when that time comes, please make sure you place your loved one in the hands of people that truly care about your family and the service that your family deserves when experiencing loss. There is nothing more important at that time, so allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home to take care of those needs with the utmost respect for you and your family. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much different at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union. Our employees have a dedication to serve our members daily with the fundamentals of good business. Being friendly and helping give you peace of mind and knowing that when you need banking assistance, you can get it from our knowledgeable staff. Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, working as a team since 1936 with our members. Go Herd!
All right, back here in Shallowater as the two teams have headed to the locker room again. Artificial turf, probably, I don't know, it was 105 in the car lane when we pulled up. I don't know what your car was showing, but
it was. It's definitely warmer here on the South Plains than we had today. And as you just mentioned, with hardly any shade on that field, I'm going to guess probably 120-ish, maybe a little warmer. Going to be a real scorcher to start this one tonight.
Yes, sir. The Mustangs 0-2. Their quarterback is 10 out of 20 for 111 yards, and then they've got their leading rusher, a young man named Boyd, who's a senior. He's carried it 39 times for 242 and 2 touchdowns. So he's been the main man for them. Their starting running back injured his knee. Their starting quarterback broke his clavicle, and then Keith said the socket were his. So he's out for the year, maybe for more than that, but for the year. We did have a visit from Keith Kitchens a little bit ago, the old Hereford Whiteface and longtime Shallowater coach here for the Mustangs. Good to see Keith. I'm telling you, it's like Kubi's come up from the grave. I mean, it's just Kubi reincarnated. It is. But good to visit with him, and Whiteface fans settling in here. Coach DeLozier's even made it down tonight, and all the players I was commenting. I mean, Bryland's family's down here, Miranda, Ceballos, Ramirez. I mean, you can find them. They've all got their names or Banzik across the back of those shirts, and they're here to cheer on the Whitefaces.
Yeah, really easy trip down. If you couldn't make it, we appreciate you joining us. YouTube, on the old school radio, however you're listening in. Really going to be some exciting football tonight. Hopefully, you never really hope for a non-exciting game, but maybe a little bit one-sided in our favor. So
it would be nice to have one tonight. Next week, of course, we go to Tascosa, and that will be a monumental task. And then we follow that at home with Plainview, who's 3-0, and Plainview beat Wichita Falls last night, 27-10, I believe. So the Bulldogs much improved over what they've been.
The Bulldogs have a squad. I saw some rankings from a football source in the Lubbock area that put Plainview like at number 3 or 4 on the South Plains.
Wow.
So
Wow.
they really think they're a great team this year.
Well, we'll get a chance to find that out next 2 Friday nights from now. Not next Friday night. Next Friday we're at Tascosa. Then Plainview comes to town. Then we go to West Plains. Then the district begins. But as Coach Nairn talked today, Lane, this is not about tonight or next week.
Right.
This is about district play.
It is, and even when we look back at the past 2 weeks, as you mentioned, the score not really showing the true aspect of the game, but there have been lots of things that Coach kind of in his coaching way could turn it into a learning opportunity. But some of the mistakes that you almost get out of your system early, and can really teach the guys, this is what you did wrong, this is what we do next time. So I've had some of those, trying to work the bugs out and really get ready for a solid district campaign.
That's right. The Whitefaces and Mustangs, I'm sure they're both enjoying a little cool in the locker room before they come out for the start of play tonight. Whiteface band down here to our left. They'll be performing at halftime, and the Shallowater band as well here tonight. So we'll have some music for you halftime-wise. But right now, we're waiting on these two teams to come back here. Coach talked about in the pregame about the size of the Mustangs.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Tom. It's going to be a battle in the trenches tonight, and even talking that they're on their third-string QB, second-string running back, we've still got to perform on our side too, and our O-line is probably going to be tested tonight more than they will be maybe all year, until if we see a deep run in the playoffs, will we see a bigger team up front than Shallowater.
Yep, I would agree. And the Whitefaces, again, you mentioned it, a lot of teaching points from the last 2 weeks. Coach, we talked even a little bit about the fumble on the kickoff last week. Hopefully you get that sort of thing out of your system in these early season games, and that doesn't happen again at some critical moment in some district contest.
Yeah, absolutely. Goal is a district championship for Coach Nairn this year. Of course, these wins are nice for the team morale, nice for the fans to see, but none of this really matters until we start playing those teams in 3-4A.
Here come the Mustangs out on the field, led by 10,000 elementary school kids. Gosh almighty, they've got a bunch, all dressed out in red and white. The Mustangs themselves will be making an appearance here in a moment, as will the Whitefaces. Whiteface coaches back out. Coach Nairn talking to the ref here on the near side as they walk out. The ref's drinking some sort of energy drink, I believe that would be, as he prepares himself for what will be a hot night on the guys in the striped shirts.
Yeah, they're going to need more than that. I think they should have invested in some Camelbacks, and everyone had their own hydration pack on them tonight.
When Griff played, we'd go see them play down in Mandeville years ago, and they're in Louisiana. They actually had breaks at mid-quarter each time for the teams and the officials, and they'd just drop to a knee, bring them out cool drinks or whatever it was, and kind of let them settle down, because it is brutally hot. I'm telling you now, you could surely have yourself a pretty serious heat problem here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I hope the guys stay hydrated. I wish we could summon the sun down a little bit and get some shade in our favor, but we're going to be in all white tonight, so hopefully that is I know it's a strategic move, and hopefully it does work in our favor to keep the guys a little bit cooler compared to the all black over on Shallowater side, which is a little surprising to me.
All right, another 60-second break, and we're right back.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You should be watching or listening to the game in style with a new sectional, sofa, love seat, and or recliner from Hereford Furniture Exchange. Check out the huge selection of new brand name furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Hereford Furniture Exchange, 209 East Park Avenue in Hereford. They're open 7 days a week. Financing options available with no credit needed and an initial payment as low as $10. Merchandise is in stock. Buy today, take home today. Hereford Furniture Exchange. When the unthinkable happens, good neighbors show up. For 100 years, State Farm has been among the first to arrive with the latest technology and tools to help you recover faster. State Farm has been there before, and they'll be there again and again. Stop by and see your local State Farm insurance agent, Matt Silva, at 801 Main Street in Hereford. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Right down in front of us, a couple of Whitefaces from just last year, Zevin and Hayden Gonzalez, both sitting down here. They're Red Raiders now, so
easy trip for them.
Easy trip over, and I guess they've got their hands full tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, the Red Raiders taking on, I believe, a newly ranked 13 Oregon.
Yeah.
So going to be a big game down in Lubbock tomorrow. And it's just kind of, to me, it's just I love football season because it signals that turn to some cooler temps.
Yeah. And next week we're getting them, right?
Yeah,
next week.
We are. Jeff Smith, he had to wait for Doppler Dave to confirm, but I was early on it. And not that I have a ton of influence, but we will see some 70s. It should be a really nice relief from what we've had.
We'll like you a lot better if that's right, Lane. That'll sure be make you a lot more popular in the community. It will. Well, the toss is taking place out at midfield, and we were busy talking, and I didn't see it. So we'll have to wait till they come out and see what's what. But one team's going to kick off, and the other's going to receive, I'm pretty sure.
That's right, Tom. Our guys are they look ready to play. They're pumped and ready to go. Again, Shallowater's homecoming, so they've got a little extra fight in them tonight. Should be some good football here.
Our first road game, and that makes a little bit of difference. You got to there's a little bit of getting used to as far as the players are concerned, and just traveling on the bus, dressing in a different place, and all that sort of stuff can make a little bit of difference. So all things you got to learn as you go along.
That's true. I know Coach Nairn tries to keep things pretty uniform for the guys, where things don't change too much. But certainly on the road for the first time, on the road again next week.
Yep.
But a really good crowd on hand for the herd tonight.
On the road, Whitefaces coming out right now. On the road for an Amarillo game at Dick Bivens it doesn't seem like much of a road game. There and over at Canyon, I mean, there's places where we played for many a year. And so this is a little strange. We've never played here in my 52 years in Hereford, and I don't think they did before that. But in any event, we're here playing the Shallowater Mustangs.
Yeah, this is my first trip to Shallowater Field, Todd Field, I believe. I was at Powell Field earlier, so I was made the mistake of going to the baseball diamond.
Well, that's good. Well, Todd Field is the name. I don't know from whence that comes, but Todd Field is where we're playing tonight. It's turf like everybody in the whole wide world plays on these days. The officials are out at midcourt, midfield, ready to get this thing started, and the Whitefaces gathered around their coaches for last-minute instructions. We're in the booth tonight with Anastasia. We got rid of Adam and made a vast improvement because Anastasia is now running the camera. And so if you're watching at home, we're glad you could join us both for the video and the audio here tonight.
Well, Tom, the herd, really the herd in general, coming off a couple good games, but the offense especially is, Brylan Lopez nearing that 400-yard mark in 2 games on the ground is pretty impressive.
It really is. Brylan's been nothing short of great out there for the Whitefaces. And we've talked about the offensive line, what a job those guys have done. On the defensive side, we've seen some marked improvements
certainly
from the last few years in these first couple of games, and we'll hope that continues here tonight. As the Whitefaces are here on the near side, we're on the visitor side here tonight. I like that. I do not like the fact that the glare is just pretty much overwhelming. It is hard to see, and it's hard for the camera. If you're watching on the video at home, you'll see it's not that Anastasia can't get it all squared away. It's that the glare is just monumental at this moment. It will disappear, but it'll probably be 30 minutes before that happens. The Whitefaces at 2-0 again after winning just the one game last year. I mean, there's just a little different bounce in our step. You can tell as we take the field. We just feel a lot better about ourselves these days, and that's a good thing for Coach Nairn and the crew.
Yeah, coaches and players alike. It's got to be a good feeling to already have a couple wins under your belt for the coaching staff. They feel, I'm sure, a little bit more confident going into each game, and then that just translates their confidence into the players. And the guys, again, like I said, I mean, they are ready to go tonight. They look pumped up. And probably looking for the guys that played last year, even a little bit of revenge on last year.
Yeah, we took it on the chin. These guys beat us like a drum at home last year, and they're a good football team, good football program. They've been playoff team the last 20 years or so, it seems. And although they've got a couple of injuries, they're still a formidable foe here tonight. And they lost last week to Seminole 35-30, but Seminole's a pretty good crew, so not anything to hang your head about losing to the Seminole Indians last week. The officials are taking the field. The Whitefaces are going to kick it away. So I'm assuming that we won the toss. We will have the wind, and there's a pretty good breeze.
There is, yeah. Flag standing straight pretty much. if I'm oriented right, in about a north to south,
Yeah.
which is kind of what I was expecting by the afternoon, maybe even a little bit out of the northeast.
Yeah, you'd think it would be cooler than this, not colder than this, but cooler than this. The wind has been all day blowing out of the northwest and at a pretty good clip, probably 10, 15 miles an hour here tonight. But it will favor the Whitefaces in this opening quarter. We changed up last week on the kicking duties for the Whitefaces, and Isaiah Villarreal, the junior, took over that chore mid-game, and so he will kick it off. I don't know with the wind if he'll go deep with it or if he'll try to kick that high pooch kick. It looks like he's going to take a run at it. They've got twin safeties standing back around the 10-yard line. This football game about to be underway. The Whitefaces and the Mustangs live from Shallowater this Friday night. Here's the kick. It is high, end over end and deep, all the way to the goal line. He takes it a yard deep, back out to the 10, 15, running left. He's got a hold, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45 out to the 43-yard line he is. Tackle there, but boy, big hole opened up on the left side. Finally brought down over there on the far side by the Whitefaces' Caden Alonzo.
Yeah, that was a great run back from Dalton Baldridge, I believe, on the Mustang side, and a little spark to get them going here. We've got to have some stout D and shut it down right now.
Great field position, starting at their own 44, 1st and 10. First snap of the night from the line of scrimmage as they come to the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs do in the shotgun formation. First down give off the left side. Nope, flag before that happened. And procedure against the Mustangs, it'll be 1st and 15. Boy, the glare, I'm telling you, the sun is directly, I mean, we couldn't be facing any more directly into the sun at this moment.
Yeah, the black uniforms are especially tough to see with the glare, but we'll get you numbers as we can.
Eli Bowe is the quarterback, and again, they're in the shotgun. It's 1st and 15 now. They have preferred running the ball. They've not thrown it a whole lot, and they run it on first down off the left side, finds a little seam, and has about 7, maybe 8 yards. Over on that defensive right side, they just kept driving and driving where they mark him down. It's a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Noah Zamora on the tackle there, coming up from the safety position.
Whitefaces have here on the near side at the cornerback position, it is the senior for the Whitefaces, Braden Escamilla. This is 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd and 11 from the 45 on the Mustangs into the field. Here's the give off, and from the backside, that's Acosta. He nails him before he can ever start up. Loss of 2, maybe more. He's going to bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd down and 11.
Marcos just able to hold on to a jersey grab there and getting it done for the Herd D.
Really so. Marcos up front along with Jeremiah Martinez, the big tackle, Josiah Murillo, and Juan Bermudez. That's the front four. We've got Cisneros, Arredondo, and Urbanzik at the linebackers. Throwing situation, one would think. 3rd and 11, first possession of the night. The line of scrimmage is the 44 on the Mustangs' end of the field. They go into the wind. Quarterback out of the gun, wide side to the right. He fakes, rolls right. He wants to throw. Looking, pulls it down. He's going to be hit. Bermudez has got him along with Arredondo. And it's a yard gain. No gain. Lost a yard. 4th down and 12. Good defense.
Really good D. Bermudez holding his position on the end here. As you mentioned, Eli Arredondo in on that one too. And great first showing for the Herd D there.
Punting into the wind now are the Mustangs. Whitefaces single safety back. That's Noah Zamora, the junior, as the return man for the Whitefaces. Again, it's 4th and 12. Bad snap. Comes back to the punter. He is hit as he kicks. We fall on the ball behind the line of scrimmage. They are claiming they recovered it, but the ball was behind the line of scrimmage. They were going to run a fake punt. The punter faked. He jumped up. The ball rolled back to him. They made a bad snap. The ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, and even though we touched it, it's my belief it's the Whiteface ball, but let's see. The officials have not signaled yet. That was a 4th down play.
They're going to get us offsides.
Whitefaces were offsides. We'll do 4th down again.
down.
Okay. It'll be 4th down and 7. Whitefaces offside here on the near side, says the official. Coach Nairn converses with the ref. But we'll mark off the 5 and make it 4th down now and 7. But that was a fake punt, folks, all the way, and a bad snap from the center. I don't know what would have happened if it had been a good snap, but we'll do it all over again. Actually, they'll get back in punt formation. Zamora back. I would think that if they are going to fake it, we wouldn't try that again here, but let's see. Nope, it's a good snap. He punts it away. Line drive, nice kick. Zamora, fair catches it as he falls to the earth. He gets on it, I think, at the 27. Boy, he did that last week. Punt was short. Noah came up and tried to shoestring it. He fumbled it, fell on it. It's Hereford's ball at the 27.
And that one, Tom, even had a little wind effect on it.
Yeah.
I think Noah just misjudging the wind there a little and almost coughed it back up, but able to hold on.
Yep. Well, again, we talked about learning from our Noah's back there returning punts, and he's a great athlete, and that's going to get better. All right, here we go. First down. Villalobos out over the ball from the 27 of Hereford. Ramirez, the quarterback. Lopez, the running back. First snap of the night for the Whitefaces. Give it to Bryland. Left side, he gets one, maybe not even that. They drive him back. Big pile up here on the near side. First man there wearing black is Luke Fisher.
Yeah, Shallowater's D-line is very big.
Whitefaces got good size up front, but Villalobos, Lopez, Garcia, Rojas. Second down and 9. We are a man short here. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Here's the little pitch inside. That's the back coming around. Run out of bounds here on the near side. About a 5-6 yard pickup by Ty on a little shovel pass. And it'll be third down. The Whitefaces will need 4 for the first down.
Well, I chatted with the Shallowater radio team earlier, and speaking of their D-line, Kason Long, 78, he's a TTU commit, possibly going to go somewhere a little bit bigger.
Yeah, wow. He's a big man up there. He plays both offense and defense. Here's an early big play. 3rd and 4 Whitefaces. In motion goes Ty. Rolling right goes Caleb. He's looking, pulls it down, fires it the last moment. Got a man wide open at the 40 and runs out of bounds. Can't stay in bounds over there. His momentum took him out. But the Whitefaces have a big play and a first down. I'm telling you, Nick Torres was as open as a butcher knife.
Yeah, Nick had plenty of room. If he could have kept his footing there, he would have been in, and he is a really fast guy too, so I don't think anyone would have caught him.
1st and 10 from the 42 of the Mustangs. The Whitefaces have it on the first series of the night. Give back inside to Lopez running right side. And again, Bryland, a couple of tough yards down around the 40, but those big hogs up front give him not much room to rumble, and it's a gain of 2. Jackson Stone among the tacklers.
Well, luckily, Bryland knows that some of the yards he gets are scrappy,
yep,
and he's not afraid of a little contact, so this shouldn't be any surprise to him today.
Wide side left, 2nd down 9. The line of scrimmage, the 41 of the Mustangs. First possession of the night for the Whitefaces, scoreless with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Out of the shotgun, back in, nope, fake it, throw it out here near side, complete. That's Ty. A flag goes down. It's a Whiteface first down, but they're going to call holding on the Whitefaces here. Our first holding call of the year comes on the road. I mean, it had to be a quick hold because that was a quick rise up and throw.
Well, Tell threw his hands up like maybe they got him.
I don't know. It's walk off 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, make it 2nd down and 19 instead of we were going to be 1st and 10 down around the 30. And I'm telling you, the flag, it was just a little hitch pass. The flag came almost as the ball was snapped. 2nd down and 19 for the Whitefaces, back at their 49. Wind at their back, 7:56 left. No score first quarter. Bryant is the H-back here to the wide side. Caleb out of the shotgun, a 4-man front for the Mustangs. Fake it inside, back to throw. He's got time. They come on a late blitz. There's another holding call against Hereford. He throws for Ty, overthrows him. But back-to-back holding calls against the Whitefaces. Wow.
Yeah,
makes
Coach,
it 1st and 29. Well, like I said, we got no holding calls the first 2 games. We've gotten 2 in a row. It's either going to be 2nd down and 29 or 3rd down and 19. Let's see what they elect to do. Whitefaces, we're playing without Isaac Cantu here. They decline the penalty. Make it 3rd down and 19.
Yep.
That may be a mistake on their part. I'm not sure. We'll see. 3rd and 19 for the Whitefaces. 7:49 left first quarter. Again, the Whiteface offensive line, that was their first offensive hold of the year call. So here we go. Wide side left. Ty's out this way. Torres on the far side, or Torres on the near side, I'm sorry. Back to throw. Here comes the rush. Breaks down. He's in trouble. He's hit and drugged down. Going to be dropped back around the 35. Horse-collared. Helmet comes off, but no flag. And it'll be 4th down in the country mile. We'll have to kick it away. I think Caleb is asking the official, how did my headgear come off?
With no yellow on the field.
Yep.
Yeah, Coach Nairn's asking
wow.
the line judge here as well.
So 2 holding calls against the Whitefaces, and then a face mask that goes uncalled against the Mustangs. Will punt it away. Tell to punt. Single safety back for Shallowater. Stone is the return man. Tell with the wind at his back. We have 7:26 and counting here in this first quarter. Mustangs now get set. They've got 9 men up. They're coming. Here's the punt. It's a line drive. Good punt. Stone fields it back at the 25. He's got room. Makes a little juke out here to the near side. He's 25, 30, 40, 45, 50 into Hereford territory. Down to the 45. Still on his feet. Stone to the 40 of Hereford. Finally wrestled down. But a return from his 35-yard return finally brought down at the Hereford 40-yard line.
We got a late flag, Tom, and I think now they're going to call a face mask on Hereford here.
Wow, that'll be the
so that'll tack on some extra.
Third major penalty against the Whitefaces here in the first 3 minutes of play. Wow.
Yep.
Ball's at the Hereford 40-yard line, and they're going to tack on 15 more. And the Whitefaces a little bit frustrated at the moment. Just a tad.
Yeah, understandably.
Yeah.
I don't want to rag on it too much, but we've just been so disciplined to come in and get 3 huge penalties. And like you said, the first 3 minutes, a little surprising.
35 yards and penalties against the Whitefaces, although one of them was declined. 7:01 left first quarter. And again, I guess what makes that a little more ironic is the face mask that wasn't called on the previous play. First down from the Hereford 25 for the Mustangs. They give it off the left side. Gain of about 5, running straight ahead. Good push up front by the Mustangs. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Cooper Boyd's he's a pretty big tailback.
Yep.
Got some size on him. Senior, I assume plays both ways as a safety and a running back when they need him on defense. So
they come to the line now with the quarterback, Bo, in the shotgun. 2nd down, 6. That was a 4-yard gain. They give it to him again. Big hole, right side. He's got near a first down. Ball comes out late, but they're going to say he's down. I'm sure Hereford on the ball down around the 15, but that's a Mustang first down. First down of the ball game for either club. We did have one. I'm sorry. Cindy's right. Of course, the statistician's right. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 15-yard line for the Mustangs. Again, beneficiaries of a couple of big penalties here in this first quarter. Out of the shotgun, first down, Boyd up the middle, hit, drives forward, but then driven back by a whole host. There's Urbanzik, there's Martinez, there's Murillo. Whole host of Whitefaces up there. It'll be 2nd down. He gained a couple.
Good stop from the D-line there.
Yep. Good surge up front, and it's a 2nd down play now. They're at the 12 of Hereford. 5:39 left in the first quarter. No score, but the Mustangs are threatening at the Hereford 12-yard line. 2nd down, wide side left. Again, they have preferred to run it, and I think that will still be their preference here as Bo brings them up. Tailback off to his right, standing to his right. He fakes it gives it inside. He's hit, scrambles away. A flag comes down, and a holding call going to go the other way, I do believe. The flag's back at the 11-yard line. We'll wait and see what the call is. That would have been about a 6-yard gain, but it's coming back.
Nope.
No, against the Whitefaces?
Yeah, they're going to call
wow.
I can't
Face
see
mask.
if it's a face mask. Yeah.
Face mask moves it down to the 3. Wow. 5:15 left in the first quarter. The 4th major penalty of the Whitefaces in the first 7 minutes of play. 1st and goal from the 3. Power eye, give it left side, near the goal line. Did he get in? Touchdown, Shallowater. 6-0 Mustangs with 5:01 left in the first quarter and the point after upcoming.
Well, we hope this turns around in our favor. I mean, that much influence is just kind of tough to stomach sometimes.
Yep. Here's the point after attempt now as they'll try to kick it. 5:01 left in the quarter, 6-0 Shallowater. Snaps down. It's up. The kick is far enough. It is true. 7-0 Mustangs back in 1 minute.
Oh, there's nothing like the sound of a new baby calf or the smell of fresh rain on a cotton crop. My friends at Capital Farm Credit share this excitement with agricultural and livestock producers. We want to be your lending partner. Whether you require operating funds for next year's crop or need to buy hay for your cattle, we have a loan that's right for you. Let us finance your operation. CapitalFarmCredit.com.
Start here. AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
After serving my country in the military and a bout with colon cancer, I got a new start right here at Amarillo College. Great programs, great faculty. Start here, go anywhere.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here. AC. Go anywhere.
All right. Mustangs lead it 7-0, about to kick off. That was a 25-yard drive, aided by a two face mask penalties actually in that series. One on the punt, one down at the 12-yard line. And the Whitefaces will get it back. Mustangs kicking into the breeze here in this first quarter. Kicker for Shallowater is Martinez. Whitefaces with twin safeties back around the 10-yard line. He's got it teed up, takes a run at it, hits it, and it drives it deep. He's a good kicker. Ty fields it at the 10, straight ahead, 15, 20. Makes one man miss, 25, hit there and knocked down about the 26-yard line. First and 10 Hereford from the 25 to start their second possession of the night.
Yeah, we've just got to stay in this, Tom. As Coach was mentioning in the pregame show, you got to keep that spark even when you're down. And we've done that before, so.
Yeah, and you've got to kind of, when things aren't going your way
Brush
in any shape, form, or fashion, it's hard to maintain your composure, but we got to do that here tonight. That's just the fact. We are. I was going to say, I want to mention this just because that's the way it works. Isaac Cantu last week got a personal foul ejection, so he's out for the first half here tonight. He can play in the second half. First down give, nope, out here near side, complete to Torres. He makes one man miss at the 30, and Torres out to about the 32-yard line, a gain of 7 on the little first down hitch pass, second down and 3.
Nick fighting for every yard there, and actually that one worked in his favor.
8-yard gain for the Whitefaces. Torres and Gonzalez go out to the far side of the field. Whitefaces with two receivers split to the right. Then Tell is the H-back here on the narrow side of the field. Second down and 2. Line of scrimmage is the 32 of Hereford. Caleb gives it to Lopez. He bounces outside, turns the corner 40, 45, 50, 45, and run out of bounds down to Hereford 40. Great run by Lopez as he bounced it outside. Touchdown saving tackle by Stone, but the Whitefaces have a big play.
Yeah, Bryland giving the spark we needed there.
Started off the left tackle, then just bounced it outside. He's got great speed when he gets to the open field. And so the Whitefaces have it first and 10 at the 38-yard line on the Mustangs' end of the field. Out of the shotgun on first down. Caleb back inside to Lopez. He's caught from the backside, slips free inside the 45. He almost broke that for a touchdown. Only a jersey tackle by the aforementioned Texas Tech recruit makes it second down and gain of about 3.
Yeah, Bryland got away from the first jersey grab there, but Long able to hold on. But again, Bryland's in the trenches. He knows how it works, and to some degree it's just kind of wearing these guys out too.
Fourth carry of the night. He's got 33 yards on those 4 carries. Whitefaces split 2 to the right. Again, we go kind of a tight formation here. Wide side right on second down 7. Caleb sends Lopez in motion to the far side. He's straight back. They rush 4. We pick him up. He bounces outside, throws it down underneath. Lopez catches it. Nope, can't hang on. About the 37 went right through his hands. It was a little high, but he couldn't pull it down, and it's third down and 7. We're a little out of sync. They've got us a little bit. We're not quite sure where to attack, I don't think, at this moment. And that'll all take care of itself. But third down and 7 now from the 37 of the Mustangs. Caleb, 4-man rush. Screen pass inside to Tell, right up the gut. Tell goes inside the 30 to the 25. Bryant, the junior tight end H-back, with a Whiteface first down.
Yeah, it was a great Great drawn-up play by the coaching staff there to run the screen. They were rushing hard each time, and we caught them on it.
From the 24, 1st and 10, wide side left, back to throw. Looking. Over the middle long, got a man open in the end zone. Up for the catch, Gonzalez. What a great reception, about 5 yards deep by the Whitefaces' Ethan Gonzalez. It's a 7-6 ball game with a point after upcoming.
Just a throw that you trust your receiver on, and Ethan could be trusted there. He climbed the ladder for that one and brought it home. Nice
catch by Ethan. Nice throw by Caleb. And it's 7-6 as we try to make it a tie ball game here. Isaiah Villarreal out to kick. 3:03 left in the first quarter. That Whiteface drive, an impressive one after the opening salvo. Here's the kick, down and up. It's blocked. And it's 7-6. Whiteface is down by 1. We're back in 60 seconds.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the western Texas Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, his father, and even his father. We understand for some a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
75 yards, 6 plays, Lane, something like that. Payoff,
yes, sir.
23-yard throw to Ethan Gonzalez. I saw Raymond down there taking credit for that. Of course, he had nothing to do with that. Here we go now. Whiteface is kicking away with the wind. Again, 3:01 left in the first quarter. Trailed 7-6 as we got the point after blocked. Kick is high and short this time. Fielded back around the 15-yard line. Mustangs running left. Whiteface coverage is there. Tripped up, nice open field tackle at the 25-yard line, and that is the Whitefaces.
J.P. Hernandez there getting it done.
Good job, J.P. on a nice open field tackle. And instead of starting up at the 45, they start back at the 26.
Yeah, Tom, got a score on our side. Let's give the defense a chance to get it done.
Whitefaces
make a stop here and give us the ball back.
Absolutely. Caden Alonso out there on that defensive front along with Acosta and Bermudez and Martinez. Martinez, big guy up there, the junior, that right defensive tackle. Shotgun first down play from the 26. Tailback up the middle, finds a little seam, bounces outside. He's got about 5. Great open field tackle just short of the 30. I'm guessing that's Zamora without seeing.
Yeah, it was.
Noah's a football player. Okay, they changed running backs there on the Cindy said. That was Tayden Logan on the carry. He gained 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6. Again, the clock running at the 2:35 mark. We've marched right along here in this first quarter. 7-6 lead for the home team, the Shallowater Mustangs. Again, out of the shotgun, they're taking the full 40 seconds each play, too. Here's a quick count. Fumble in the backfield on the ground.
Oh, it's still on.
Still scramble for it. Let's see who got on it. I think the Mustangs did. They were lucky. But
yeah,
they fell on the ball back around the 25-yard line, so it's only a loss of 5 yards, 6, 7 yards on the play. 3rd down upcoming. 3rd down and 11. 2 minutes left first quarter. Throwing situation, and the Mustangs haven't been very quick to throw the football here tonight, but they're sure in that situation right now. Again, taking a lot of time at the line of scrimmage. They are going into the wind if they don't pick it up here. Going to have to punt into the breeze again. 7-6 ball game. Well, they have taken a lot of time here. Close to that 40-second elapsing. Out of the gun, back to throw. Throws the home run pass. Got a man out there. Pass is overthrown and incomplete. Good coverage over there on the far side by the Whitefaces, Anthony Mendoza.
Yeah, Mendoza, I was honestly kind of worried maybe they were going to find a flag to throw there, but a clean play by Mendoza and just an overthrown ball, too, from Bo.
Noah back in around midfield, actually 45 of Hereford, but they punt into the wind now. That stopped the clock. 1:35 left in the period. Whiteface crowd into this thing now as Hereford scored on their last possession, about to get it back. here on this 4th down 11 play. Here's the kick away. Oh, we almost got there. Fair catch by Noah at midfield. He makes it 49-yard line. I think they're going to spot him down. 1st and 10. Nope, right at the midfield stripe. It'll be 1st and 10 Hereford as they began their 3rd possession of the night.
Noah still almost a little misjudging that one with the wind. Once that ball gets up in the air, it is affected tonight. Just mention, if you're watching, you can see across the way. I mean, they are standing room only tonight over for Shallowater fans. And we can see below us, we're almost to that point here on the visitor side, too.
Pretty packed. Whiteface faithful out in force. 1st and 10 from the 49 of Hereford. Whitefaces with the ball down 7-6. Caleb out of the gun. 2 receivers right and left. Lopez, the running back. Fake it. Throw the little hitch pass out here. It's too low and incomplete. Wasn't much there. We were going to throw the hitch pass out here to Gonzalez, and Ty was going to block for him, but throw was low. 2nd down and 10. We have thrown it now, total of 8 times, and 3 of those have hit the ground. 5 out of 8 throwing the football. The statisticians trying to tell me how to, 2nd down and 10 from the 49, a minute 27 left in the first quarter. Wide side left. Caleb out of the gun, brings Ty in motion, fakes it to him, gives it back inside. Lopez is hit and dropped. Boy, they played that like they knew what was coming.
Yep.
Nice defense by the Mustangs. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 13. That was Boschma on the tackle. Tried to run a little delay after we faked that little lateral inside, and we didn't fool a soul.
We did not, Tom. They were there. They were through the line immediately, too.
Okay, throwing situation. Let's see if they bring more than the four-man rush. We pick him up. Now he steps up. He's in trouble. He's hit. He can't throw it. Wisely hung on to it. Down he goes. The 42-yard line, Caleb. And the sack will bring up 4th down in the country mile. We'll have to punt it away with 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, just again, as you mentioned, we're a little bit off. I think the line just a little, maybe even overwhelmed with the speed of their D-line, and we've got to figure out how we can take care of those guys.
7-6, Mustangs lead. Final seconds of the first quarter. Tell back to punt. Stone, who had a nice return the last time, waits. Down inside the 25, big rush. Tell hits a high, booming punt. What a kick. Going to be fielded back at the 17-yard line. In some trouble there, but he escapes, and Stone out to the 35. Flag comes down. Stone's going to be into Hereford territory. He's down at the Tell lowered the boom on him. Wow. What a lick by Tell Bryant.
And I think this one's going to come back for a hold.
Yep, a hold back, way back down the field instead of a big return. This ball, the flag's back at the 24-yard line of the Mustangs. There's no time left in the quarter.
So I don't know if they're going to.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Tell, boy, he finished him off in fine fashion on the tackle. Let's see the officials. That was the final play of the first quarter, but their flag's down, and we've got to see what that's all about. Back at the 24 is the first one, and I'm assuming that's against Shallowater. The other one is up about the 45.
I saw a couple holds, and I'm wondering if the judge over on the far side saw the same one. Yeah. He did. He's pointing back here.
So the Coach Naran out to make sure that this flag is indeed going that way. But again, Tell made a great punt. High, sailed it, and we just didn't cover it. Stone made a great move and juked us right at the point of the catch. And then when he got to the outside, we had a hard time getting him down. So this is going to move it, I believe, from the 24 back to the 12. That will be the final play of the first quarter. So wait for them to signal, but I believe we'll end it here at 7-6. That we will. 7-6, the Whitefaces trail after one period. We're back here at Shallowater with quarter number 2 in 1 minute.
Deaf Smith County Hospital District helps our community's senior citizens get the most out of life. Our Medicare Wellness Center provides free annual wellness visits for Medicare enrollees. Our team works with you to get up to date on screenings, immunizations, and other preventative care. Together, we review your medical history, assess your risk factors for illness, and discuss ways to reduce risks and promote health. With an annual Medicare wellness visit, you get a personalized prevention plan focused on your good health. Visit dschd.org or call 806-364-7512.
When life's unexpected moments happen, you can rest easy knowing Prairie Insurance is on your side. Prairie Insurance will listen to you and help tailor a policy to meet your needs. They offer multiple insurance products, including home, auto, business, and farm insurance, with the knowledge to make sure you're covered. Give them a call at 363-6489 or stop by their office at 213 West Park Avenue. When you're ready to have peace of mind regarding the things that matter most, call Prairie Insurance at 363-6489 or stop by 213 West Park Avenue and they'll make sure you're covered.
All right, second quarter starts. Running off the right side, the Mustangs, a big gash up to the 35-yard line. Biggest play of the night for Shallowater, and they've got a 1st and 10 from their 35.
Yeah, they brought Cooper Boyd back in. He's probably about a 6'2", 190-ish, maybe around that 200 mark.
First down play from the 35. He gets it again. He's
nowhere
he's
this
hitting
time.
the backfield and dropped. And that's Acosta again, Marcos with the tackle. He's made 2 big plays. That's a 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14. Just underway, second quarter, 7-6. The Whitefaces trail by a point. The Mustangs with the ball. The sun is almost behind the stands on the far side. And except for Anastasia, nobody's looking forward to it more than me. Second down, 14. Mustangs again, very deliberate at the line of scrimmage, using all the clock they can. With a 1-point lead at their own 30, 2nd and 14. Back to throw, a little swing pass out to the near side. That could be a fumble. Boyd falls back on it at the 23. I think it was a fumble. Backward pass, and it's a loss, but it could have been much more again as the quarterback slung that thing behind him. And it is 3rd down now at about 20.
Yep, that's the right call there, Tom. We were hot on the trail of that ball.
Yep, we were aware it was a fumble and not a pass. Tori Naran, the coach's wife, up on her feet down here, encouraging the troops. 3rd down and 23 it is. Ball back at the 23-yard line. The Mustangs, again, taking all the time they can before they come to the line of scrimmage. As Bo, the quarterback, will take the snap. He's going to throw. Looking, throws the home run ball. Got a man out here. The pass is overthrown. Escamilla on the coverage. That was more a hope and a prayer than anything. And it's 4th down and 23.
Yeah, Braden staying with the wideout here the whole way, and some really good coverage there.
Yeah, their passing offense, at least what we've seen so far, appears to be just more throw the ball long and hope you either get a completion or an interference call. 10:09 left first half. Hereford will get the ball back down the 4th down punt from the Mustangs. Punting with a win for the first time tonight. Let's see what Noah can do as he gets one on the fly here. 4th and 23. Good snap. Here comes the rush. Kicks away. It's a booming punt. Noah signals fair catch and makes fair catch at his 41. Hereford's ball, 1st and 10. Well, he moves it back to the 40. 1st and 10 from the Hereford 40.
Noah, really probably a smart move there. He could have escaped that, but just keeping it safe for us, and really a great place to start.
Yep, good field position. 10:02 left first half. Whitefaces trail by a point. So far, what we've not been able to do, we were able to do in the first 2 games, is really kind of get a consistent running game. We just haven't been able to get them blocked. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line on Hereford's end of the field. Wide side right. Caleb Ramirez, the sophomore quarterback, brings them down. Looks over the defense, gives it inside to Ramirez. He's hitting the backfield again, gets away, escapes to the left, and he turns the corner, gets about 2 yards when he was going to lose 2 or 3. Good effort by Bryland to actually get 1 yard out to the 41.
Yeah, it was turned nothing into something there.
He did. We were going to lose a couple. Instead, it's 2nd down, and, well, they put him right on the line of scrimmage, so 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped with 9:54 left in the half. Again, Hereford heading into the wind. Torres comes out to the near side. Gonzalez split out to the left side. The H-back again is Whiteface Jr. Tell Bryant. Brylan Lopez, the running back. Now Tell comes to the wide side of the field. Now sets back up on the short side. We got to hurry here. The Whitefaces snap it. Back to throw goes Caleb. Here comes the rush. He steps up, fires over the middle. It's intercepted at midfield. Back to the Hereford 40-yard line. 35 cuts back. Brylan misses him. Down inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. And it will be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs after, I don't know, I think we turned, I honestly think the receiver turned the wrong way. Caleb threw the ball and looked like it was thrown directly to the Mustangs.
It was plenty of traffic. Maybe was hoping his guy would run in front of the D-back. I don't know there, Tom, but
I think we turned the wrong way, to be perfectly honest. But in any event, it's an intercept, and they've got great field position and a 7-6 lead from the Hereford 17. 9:40 left first half.
Can you dial up a turnover for us here?
Oh, we need one right now. How about it, folks? Boyd, the tailback. Boyd runs into the quarterback. He gets away, though, and going to gain inside the Whiteface 15-yard line. Boyd made something out of nothing. We had him in the backfield. Finally got him down here on the far side. That was Hereford's Elijah Cisneros who made the tackle, but it's a big gain or a good gain for them on first down, about 4 yards, when we had him for a no gain. Second down upcoming. Again, the clock running, 9:14. Wind at the back of the Mustangs. Whiteface is just kind of not hitting on all cylinders thus far. Here's Boyd. Nope, a little reverse to the tailback. He gets outside, makes a cut. Again, we miss the tackle, but he only gets down around the 11. Brought down there that time by the Whiteface secondary. Brandon Gavina, one of those.
Yeah, I want to mention sophomore Caden Alonzo there. He stayed home on that far defensive inside and didn't allow them to break that around the corner.
Third down and 4. The line of scrimmage is the Hereford 11-yard line. The Mustangs with the ball and a 1-point lead and 8:38 left first half. Big play, couple of big plays here if they don't make it on third. They give it again to the tailback. He cuts back inside, lowers his shoulder, drives inside the 10, gets close to the first down. I think he's got it. We stacked him up, but again, he's just breaking the initial tackles on the line of scrimmage and getting enough penetration to give the Whitefaces fits. Zamora out of the secondary. Bermuda's here from the defensive end. Let's see if they signal first down. They did. First and goal.
Yeah, and you got a guy with that size sometimes just laying him forward, get you an extra 3 yards.
Yep. Well, we just are not making contact at the line, and he's doing a good job of that. Cebollos comes in at the defensive tackle as the Whitefaces get in the goal line here. First and goal from the Hereford 7. We could use a turnover right here and right now. They're in tight. He goes down under center. Gives it off right side. Tailback. There's a flag down. He's inside the 5. Let's see what the flag is. I think it's got to be against the Whitefaces. Yep,
yeah,
it's going to be offside Hereford. So that'll move it down to the 3.5-yard line, half the distance to the goal. Offside against Hereford. Mustangs get a big break there. I don't know. I guess we lined up offside in any event. It is first and goal from the 3.5-yard line with 7:46 left first half. Whiteface is just going to have to kind of gather themselves up here now and overcome the things that aren't going their way. Big old number 78 over here at this left defensive tackle for the Mustangs. They give it to Brock on a little delay inside. We meet it well and drive him back. Good defense in the middle.
Good
That's
stuff there by
Arredondo and Urbanzik and others. Down at the very bottom of that stack is Bermuda's. It is second down and goal from 3 yards away. Mustangs look over to the far side again. It's been a rapidly played first half. We've got 7:10 left till the intermission. We've only been playing for about 36 minutes here. About as quick as you can play this thing. Second down and goal from the 3. 7-6 lead for Shallowater as they knock at the door after the Whiteface turnover. Again under center. Again, nope. Flag down now. Let's see what we got. Timeout. Timeout called by Shallowater before they snap the ball. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back here at Shallowater's Mustang Field in 1/2 minute.
First Financial Bank wonders, how does your credit card treat you?
Well, their bill is always on time. Does that count?
You should visit First Financial. We have a variety of credit card options. Once approved, you'll get rewards just for using them.
Rewards?
Yes, like cash back, gift cards, travel, and more.
I could get used to treatment like that.
First Financial Bank. You first. The creditor and issuer of these cards is Alon Financial Services. See ffin.com for details. Cash back redeemable as a cash deposit to your First Financial checking or savings account or as a statement credit.
Well, back here in Shallowater, it's a 7-6 lead. The Mustangs have its second goal to Hereford 3. Again, the Whitefaces, our 5th penalty, 6th penalty of the first half. And that was hurtful on first down just because you go from the 7 to the 3.5. I mean, that's big 3.5 yards there.
Yeah, it is, Tom. And we've, as you mentioned, just got to find a way to play through this, stay disciplined. I think that's the main thing is not give any chances for any more penalties to be called against us.
Mustangs, I don't know. They were going to run a little fake to the tailback and then bootleg out, I think is what he was going to do there, but never unfolded as they called a timeout just as the ball was snapped. Quarterback Bo is a junior, and again, they've only thrown the football 5 times and completed 2 times, and don't have a completion. They have 5 first downs in this first half. But they've taken advantage, or trying to take advantage of a Whiteface turnover here as they come to the line of scrimmage now with 2nd and goal from the 3. Whiteface defensive unit, Martinez and Bermudez. And, Whitefaces have Alonzo in there at the defensive end on the near side now. Out of the gun, rolls right. He wants to throw. Looking. He pulls it down. He's hit from the backside, escapes, knocked down short of the goal line.
Oh, they're going to call him in.
Touchdown.
He got the ball across the pylon.
Wow, Shallowater, I thought we had him.
Yeah, Alonzo was right there in the backfield, and he escaped.
So touchdown, Shallowater. It's 13-6 with the point after upcoming. 6:45 left in the first half. They'll try to tackle on the point after again. They blocked the Hereford kick. This is Vincent, their kicker, who we watched him warm up. Man, he has got some kind of leg. So he tries to make it 14-6. They fumble the snap, but he gets it down and up and good. It's 14-6. Back with the Mustang kickoff in 1 minute.
Needing extra income? Looking for a full-time job with advancement opportunities? McDonald's in Hereford is hiring full-time and part-time people who are energetic and customer-focused. At McDonald's, you will be able to work flexible hours, whether it's 3 hours or 8 hours per day. Benefits include a free meal when you're working and a 30% discount when you're off-duty. Earn a vacation benefit and $10 an hour and above with experience. To apply, just text TX162 to 38000.
Hereford ISD. We are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Hereford ISD encompasses over 900 square miles. We educate approximately 4,000 students each year and employ approximately 650 employees. Hereford ISD buses over 700 students to and from school each day. We provide 14 bus routes and drive over 1,100 miles per day. We choose to make a difference in the lives of all of our children. Go Herd!
All right, Herd does need to go right now, Lane. We're down 14-6. 6:45 left in the half.
Yes, sir. We need a spark. We need a long play on the offense. We need a turnover, just something to turn the tide in our favor here.
Really the first time I felt like we were frustrated on offense here tonight, and give Shallowater credit, but we have not been able to move the ball like we were in the first 2 games for sure. Mustangs kicker ready to kick it away. I would think this would go into and out the backside of the end zone. Nope, he squibs it along the ground. And we're going to field at the 10-yard line, running left to the 15. That's Ty. Back to the 25. Lowers his shoulder and dives to the 30. Got about all he could out of that. Ty Duque did.
Yeah, good run back from Ty there.
Down. It really was. Low line drive kick. I guess they elected to do that because, again, that guy can kick it in and out the end zone. We get 5 yards on it.
Well, Ty enjoys these Friday nights because he's not having to cash out people on their drinks for mom. So
got a story about that. 6:37 left in the first half. Whiteface is down 14-6. Start at their own 30. Let's see if we can get the offense gun in here. Lopez going to get it on first. Nope, going to fake it. Little hitch out here to the left side. Ty's got it. Gain of about 4 out to the 34. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
You know, Tom, the short gainers takes me back to Cliff Kingsbury days at Tech, and I almost said that to Coach today with a big D front. Sometimes it takes just, 3-4 yards every time.
Yep. Whitefaces with a 2nd and 6 now, wide side right, going into the breeze here in the second quarter. Sun getting a little bit lower. Here's Lopez hitting the backfield again. We're just not getting them blocked, and there's going to be a holding call against the Whitefaces again. Be our 3rd holding call of this first half. And the 3rd of the season.
Yep.
So here goes the mark-off against the Whitefaces. Instead of 3rd down about 5, it's going to be 2nd down and 16. So, a little foot shooting going on by the maroon and white. 6:06 left in the half. Let's see if we can overcome the penalty here. Again, we haven't been able to keep him out of the backfield really long enough. Caleb's been under duress. Brawlin's not been able to get running. Caleb rolls right, gets out to the corner, looking, throws on the run, underneath, complete to Ty. Ty up across the 40, finally run out of bounds. It's a white. Oh, they spot him at the 38, 39-yard line. He's short of the first down.
Yeah, it was Tell Bryan actually there on the grab.
Wow.
And
Tell's a little puzzled. But he's out a yard short, so it's 3rd down. 5:41 left in the half, 3rd and 1. Whitefaces come quickly to the line of scrimmage. Villalobos out over the football for the Whitefaces. Senior, quarterback sneak ahead. Flags going down. Again, the Whitefaces, I think, are going to be called for some kind of motion or something. That was a third. Yep, there we go. So instead of mark off 5, make it 3rd down and 6. The penalties keep piling on for the Whitefaces. 5:37 left first half.
Yeah, Tom, that was the ref not catching a receiver's call on the far side. I think Ty's super frustrated with that one.
So we got to do something besides sneak it. I'm not sure we were going to sneak for the first down there. That was a 3rd down play. But going to roll left. He gets to the corner. He's going to throw it at the last minute, but he overthrows everyone. Running to his left under pressure. Caleb's slow to get up on the far side. And again, we are just out of sync. I'm not. We are. That's the fact. 5:31 left in the half. Tell will punt into the wind. We are down by 8, and the Mustangs about to get it back in decent field position, one would think. Acosta, who's been out of the ball game, back on the field now here on the near side, grabs his helmet. He's had been down to the locker room, I think, during that last series of downs. Tell punting into the wind. Time call by the Whitefaces. Time out on the field, 4th down and 6 Hereford with 5:31 left in the half. We're back in 1/2 minute.
The community of Hereford continues to be committed to the Hereford Whitefaces, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Hereford Whitefaces, starting a business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com. Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, I don't know what we did not like what the alignment was. There's 4th down and long 6 for the Whitefaces from their own 44-yard line, trailing 14-6 with 5:31 left first half. And again, we just can't find a spark, Laner.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but I think some of it's just not going our way. Nick Torres real frustrated there. He was on our near side and was being held in the secondary, trying to get over on a post route. Some of those things are part of football, but when they never go your way, can really get you down.
Yep.
So we've got to find a way to overcome that.
Stone back in single safety. Now we've got to be careful. I mean, we've kicked it to him twice, and the last time he made a big return, and they were called for a holding penalty. Let's see what happens here as Tail punts it away. Into the wind. Long signal count. Here's the snap. Comes the rush. Kicks away. It's away from the return man. Hits at the 40-yard line and bounds out of bounds.
They're going to put him at the 44.
44-yard line. So not much punt into the wind, but it was not returned that time for Stone. Now the defense we've got to make a stand right here. We need to have something. We need to create a turnover, just make a stop, do something to give the Whitefaces a little momentum.
Yeah, and to get themselves back off the field. I know that they're not ready to roll back out there, so force a turnover. Not always easy to do, but if we could get some linemen in the backfield and make something happen, it would go a long way.
Shallowater's got 6 first downs. They haven't completed a pass. They've got about 30 total yards, but they lead 14-6. And they've got the ball back at their own 44-yard line now with the wind at their back. Fake, roll right, quarterback keeper all the way. He's got a couple, but not much. Good defense by the Whitefaces. Or Banzik down at the bottom of the stack again there. Bermudez was there. Oh, who else? That's Alonzo.
Arredondo, I think, in on that one too.
Alonzo, Martinez, whole bunch of them. 2nd down, 7. Tried to trick us that time. Fake it to the tailback, and then quarterback kept it. They've made a change at tailback now. They've got Ramos in there. He's a junior. And again, in the shotgun, and again, using all the 40-second clock they can. 4:55 left in the half. Going to throw out here near side. Complete. First completion of the night into the Hereford territory, down to the 44. Tackle made out of the secondary by the Whitefaces cornerback, Gavina. But it's a Mustang first down. First completion of the night.
It is. That's one where we're expecting run again and caught off guard.
1st and 10 from the Hereford 44, 4:36 left in the half. Bermudez here on the near end at the defensive end. Alonzo on the far side. Martinez. Here's the give to the tailback, Ramos, and he runs up the gut, and Bermudez and Urbanzik stop him after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Good job also, Arredondo, the linebacker. So, 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. 4:13 left in the half. My goodness, we're going to play this first half in probably about 55 minutes time, something like that, depending on what happens here. The last 4:05. Again, a lot of time at the line. Bo, the quarterback, will take the snap. He'll fake. Oh, he turned the wrong way. He's caught in the
There we go.
backside. Big defensive play. That was the sophomore Alonzo, Caden Alonzo, from the backside, lost back to the 46. It's 3rd and 13. Tailback went the wrong way.
Yep, just capitalizing on a break for us there. Caden and Marcos Acosta, I think, in on that one. And we needed that, Tom.
Yep.
We did. We need to make this a really tough 3rd down for them.
Marcos is in at defensive tackle on that left side at the moment. We're trying to give people a breather when we can. Ceballos at the defensive tackle on the near side. 3rd down and 12. 13, rolling, in trouble. Gets away momentarily, but the backside, oh, what a hit. That's
Colton Urbanzik, yeah.
Wow. Urbanzik lowers the boom on the quarterback back at the 45. It's a loss of another 8 yards. It's 4th down and 20, and the Whiteface defensive unit pumped.
Well, and just you can feel the momentum swing back to our side in this stadium on that play right there.
Punt with the wind, 2:56 left in the half. 27 seconds left on the 42nd clock, and I'm sure they'll burn all of that they can. Again, the clock, the friend of the Mustangs here tonight. They've just completed 1 pass in 3, and they're letting it run down. Well, now they've reset the clock. Wow. So they can run another 35 seconds off. Wow, the clock was down to about 17 seconds, and the official reset the 40-second clock. Golly bum. Long count. 4th down, 22. Down to 18 seconds. They're just going to use all of it. And 2:18 left in the half. They got an additional 30 seconds here on this clock, basically.
Yeah.
Down to 5 seconds, and now they'll snap it somewhere along here. No, take a timeout. 2:07, 2:06 left in the half. Timeout, Shallowater. They lead 14-6. We're back in 1 minute.
Did you know Stevens 5-Star will deliver your next Chevy or GMC? Wyatt from Amarillo says Romeo drove his new GMC pickup to him in Amarillo so they didn't have to make an extra trip. That's 5-star service all around. For your next Chevy or GMC, stop by Stevens 5-Star in Hereford. Call them or visit them online at stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
2:06 left first half. 4th down and 18 yards for the Mustangs. They took a timeout. Again, they used up about altogether, I'm going to say 55 seconds on that 4th down play there as they get set to punt with the wind. Again, Noah in single safety. Down by 8 points of the Whitefaces. Here's the kick. It's a little pooch kick. It's high. He's got a fair catch it. And he does in traffic at the 22-yard line. That's where Hereford will set up shop, 1st and 10. 2 timeouts remaining in the half. The Whitefaces down by 8.
Well, a little 2-minute drill here.
Yeah, and again, Whitefaces just trying to find. I mean, we have really not found a rhythm in this first half. We've got how many first downs, Cindy? We've got,
yeah, but look here.
Okay, we've got. What am I looking at? We've got 145 yards. They've got 46.
Wow.
They've got 14 points, and we've got 6. So here we go. Caleb starts from back at his own 22. Wide side right, 1st down. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Give it, nope, fake it. He's going to pull it down and run with it. Off the right side, he's got a 1st down across the 30. He's close to the 1st down. Let's see. Yep, it is a 1st down. Caleb busted play there. I don't know if somebody went the wrong way. But he gets a 1st down running off the right side, a minute 51. Clock already running.
We're going to hurry up here.
Well, we are going to hurry up. The clock started before the official ever wound it. Here's the 1st down play. Fake it over the middle. Complete. Ty Ty has a
Dropped
first.
it.
No, he can't hang on. He got hit. The ball came out. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Just ran a little two-man route there and hit Ty across the middle. Thought he made the grab, but he couldn't hang on, and it's second down and 10. 1:39 left first half. Whitefaces at their own 32-yard line. Torres out here to the near side along with Duque. Split out to the left side is Gonzalez. Again, Bryant is the H-back here on the near side, wide side of the field. Give it to Lopez off the left side, and he gets a couple, maybe three. It's going to be third down again. We're just having a hard time moving him off the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Tackle made that time by Franklin. And it is third down and 8 for the Whitefaces. 1:23 left in the half now. The Whitefaces got to, if we're going to get a first down here, I mean, we got to worry about the clock. Not letting too much time run off. Caleb, wide side right, straight back, four-man rush. Nice escapes, but he's in some trouble. Throws on the run. Got a man open, and Ty can't hang on. Had a first down. No, I don't think he had the first down.
No, he was.
But it went through his hands, and again, we're not doing anything to help the cause. We got to punt it away, sure. 4th and 8, 1:06 left first half, down by 8. We just need to get in the locker room right now and regroup. As Whitefaces, in many ways, as Cindy pointed out, have dominated the game in yardage-wise, but scoreboard-wise, we're down 14-6.
Got to find that end zone.
A turnover and then a punt that wound up in a nice return, and then a 15-yard penalty and another penalty. Oh, the kick is blocked. Going to hit up around the 42, finally fallen on there by the Mustangs, but they blocked a low kick from Bryant. And great field position, 58 seconds left now. We're down by 8. The Whitefaces got to do what they can to not let it get any worse.
Yeah, if we could get in just with the 8-point deficit and get a good speech in the locker room, a good change of head and heart, but we've got to make that happen without any more damage.
58 seconds left in the half. 2 timeouts remaining for Shallowater.
Sorry, Tom.
Excuse me. Having to lean forward here to see. We have lost the sun, thank goodness.
Anastasia mentioned, and I agree, that was like the longest sunset from almost being there to just hanging on to every last minute above the stands.
7:56, so you can tell in less than an hour we have almost played this first half, but we still got 58 seconds left. And again, I don't know how much time they've got between plays here. He marked it ready for play now after about 30 seconds. So the Mustangs with the ball at their 41-yard line, first down and 10, leading 14-6 after the blocked punt. Going to fake it, going to throw long. Got a man out there where the coverage is there. It's going to take a perfect pass. It's incomplete. Nice job. That is Escamilla on the coverage. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, Braden running with him the whole way and really wrapped up just on time. Right when the ball got there, he was taking him down.
Burt was the intended receiver. It was a nice throw that time by the quarterback, Bowie. But it's incomplete. Second down and 10. Of course, that used just 7 seconds. And again, the Mustangs have 2 timeouts remaining. See if they throw it again. They have only thrown it 4 times here in the first half. Nope, they're going to give it to the tailback running right. He's got about 5. There's a flag. That's going to be a hold against the Mustangs as it hit the offensive lineman. That would be Boschma right in the back between the 7 and the 7. And that'll make it second down and 20 as they'll move it. We'll take that penalty, I'm sure, about a 5-yard gain.
Actually ended up calling a chop block.
Chop block, okay, that's even better. That's a 15-yarder. Whitefaces obviously take the penalty as Angel Garcia checks into the ball game. The junior at defensive line.
Yes,
Ceballos
sir.
coming out. Move it all the way back to the 44 now on Shallowater's end of the field. 43 seconds left in the half. They lead by 8. Let's see if the Mustangs throw it here. Second down and 20. No, about 23. 25, I'm sorry. Second and 25. And the 40-second clock doesn't matter at this point as far as the game clock's concerned, but it's down to 7 seconds. Mike Leach would roll over in his grave if he saw this. They were in motion. They give it to the tailback. He's got a big hole, but he's running for nothing. Down to the Hereford 49. That one's coming back. It'll be second down, and they'll need 30. Never got set, the Mustangs didn't, but they gouged us right up the middle. Whitefaces make a change as they ran off the left side. We bring Murillo back into the ballgame. We're trying to keep fresh people out there. I mean, we got to be wary, folks. It's still sun's down, but it is brutally hot. 39 seconds left in the half. Second down now, and let's see what we got here.
Second and
30.
Yeah, long way to go.
Second, a long way to go. 39 seconds left. I bet they run it again here. Let's see. Yep. Tailback gets it left side. Tries to cut back inside. Urbanzik says no thank you and rides him down about the 43-yard line. It'll bring up third down. And unless they take a timeout or hurry up, that'll be the final play of the first half. I would think here in this situation, well, I don't know. Maybe they're going to snap it again down to 20 seconds. Third down and.
Yeah, I think they're going to just maybe run it one more time and see if he can break one loose.
14 seconds left till the half. 14-6. The Mustangs lead the Whitefaces. Again, down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds. I don't think he's going to snap it. 3, 2, 1. We're at halftime.
Right.
The Whitefaces trail by 8 to the hometown Mustangs here after a tough first half for the guys in maroon and white.
Tough first half. Just a tough first half to find the end zone. We've done some things right. Haven't capitalized when we needed to. Haven't taken that gotten the opportunity to score a few times. But as Cindy has mentioned, I mean, we're certainly playing better offensively. But we've got to find the end zone.
We're playing better. We've got a lot more yards, but honestly, we haven't been able to sustain anything in this first half, and that's really, we've got 7 first downs, but just 6 points to show for it. So with all that said, the Mighty Maroon Band about to take the field. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Hereford down 14-6 here at the half, back in 2 minutes.
With summer coming to an end, First National Bank of Hereford and Friona Banking Center want to wish the faculty and students a fantastic school year. Best wishes from your only locally owned bank. We have roots where others have branches. First National Bank of Hereford and Friona Banking Center. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lenders, NMLS number 631622.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than
customer, you can quickly and easily manage your home Wi-Fi through the WT Smart Home app. Set your Wi-Fi password, view connected devices, run speed tests, set up parental controls, and more. Experience the ultimate in-home Wi-Fi with the WT Smart Home app. Download the app from app stores today.
Did you know that all prepaid funeral plans are transferable? If you purchased a prepaid funeral plan through another funeral home, you are not in any way obligated to use that funeral home in your time of need. The Texas Department of Banking and the Texas Department of Insurance allow individuals to change funeral homes and use the funeral home of their choice. Allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home and our licensed funeral directors to explain the easy process of transferring your funeral plan. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
All right, we're back here in Shallowater. The Mighty Maroon Band's out on the field right now, and Whitefaces trail 14-6. If you just tuned in, we'll look at the numbers in the first half. But again, the only number that matters is that 14-6. We're 8 short of them, Lane.
It is. We've. Like I said, maybe Al Pacino's in the locker room giving us that right pep talk, but something's got to change.
Yeah, yep. We've just not been in sync, not been able to run the football consistently as we have the first 2 games. Brylan has rushed for, I think, 30 yards in the first half on about 7 or 8 carries, and that's, he's averaging right at 200 yards a game, so that tells you a little something there about what we've been able to do and not been able to do here tonight. And, that's a key part of everything.
Well, and I mean, the thing is that we knew it would be a battle in the trenches. It wasn't going to be as easy to run tonight, but I don't think we knew it would be this hard.
Right.
30 yards after you've said games of 167 and 215.
Yep.
Need that ground game to make the pass game work.
We do, and we haven't been able to give Caleb a whole lot of time to throw the ball back there. He's thrown one errant pass. Again, I'm not quite sure it was him or the receiver. It doesn't matter. It was an interception. They ran it back, and they turned that into a touchdown. They turned the punt return, which was back to the Hereford 40, and then a 15-yard penalty put it at the 25, and another penalty put it down at the I think it wound up, they went in from about 4 yards out. But the point is, those two possessions are the difference in this ball game. They're quite content to use all the clock they can, and they've done that.
Even some extra.
And even some extra a couple of times. And so, all that adds up to, we're down 14-6. And, again, Coach talked in the pregame. He talked all week, I'm sure, to the team. But he talked in the pregame about us needing to learn from our experiences. And we've had an experience here in the first half tonight that we need to learn from.
Well, and different from games past, as we've just mentioned the whole time, with the clock being used, we're not going to have as many opportunities to score. So anytime that we can get a drive rolling, need to keep it going. I mean, the penalties early have hurt us for sure, but have got to seize every opportunity that we get the ball on offense to keep the offense out there and march all the way down to the end zone.
Well, I want you to get these numbers here in the first half. This is kind of indicative of what the game has been, too. But 4 first downs for Shallowater, 7 for Hereford. 34 rushing for Hereford. Or 4 first downs for us or for them, Cindy? 4 for us and 7 for Shallowater. I beg your pardon. 34 yards rushing for Hereford, 15 for Shallowater. 93 yards passing for Hereford, 9 for Shallowater. 127 to 24. Those are the totals. Again, none of that matters. What matters is the score. We've thrown it 14 times, and I don't know. They're 1 for 4 throwing. I don't know how many completions we have. We have 7 out of 14 throwing, and then 1 interception. We punted 3 times for 23 yards. Last punt just before the half was partially blocked, and we got out without any more points. We've been penalized 7 times for 60 yards, and they've been hurtful. Them 4 for 35. We're 2 out of 3 on third down. They're 1 out of 5. But they're 14 and we're 6. And, that's what we keep, folks. We don't keep those other numbers. We keep the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's kind of like last week when we're leading 21 and leading by 20 and win by 5. It's just bewildering at times.
Yeah. It's been again. I'm sure that's what Coach Naran and the crew are going over right now in the locker room. I mean, it is frustrating, and we may not. Everything's not always hunky-dory and doesn't go all the way you want it to go, but somehow, some way, you've got to overcome that.
Yep.
And even if we don't, let's say we don't win the ball game, but say we come out and play a good second half and do what we need to do and, make a ball game out of it, fight. I mean, we surely haven't been outplayed in the first half. I'm not going to tell you that we have because I don't think we have. But we're 8 points shy on the scoreboard, and again, that's what we keep up with here. That's what the scoreboard's for.
Well, the Whitefaces, they will have the first opportunity when we come back out, and if we can get it going early, maybe really turn that momentum into our favor. As you mentioned, I think not that we've just played better, but we know we can play with them, and I think we do know we can play better.
Sure. Whiteface band out. We're in a land of silence here. We're in a hermetically sealed press box with no microphone on the outside lane, so we can't hear the band unless they come up here and get them in the press box with us. And here at the half, the band is doing their dead level best to entertain the folks, but they're playing the home side, the homecoming side, the full side. We're full on this side too, I believe. I looked out the door.
We are, yeah.
But it's a big crowd here. It's a big night for them. I'm sure the foe from the north, the big Whitefaces, are coming to town, and it's homecoming, and for the honor of all who've gone before us, let's win the football game. And right now, that's what Shallowater's doing, 14-6. We'll take a break for 2 minutes, and we'll return to Mustang Field here in Shallowater in 2 minutes' time.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much
Hey, you! You should be watching or listening to the game in style with a new sectional, sofa, love seat, and or recliner from Hereford Furniture Exchange. Check out the huge selection of new brand name furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Hereford Furniture Exchange, 209 East Park Avenue in Hereford. They're open 7 days a week. Financing options available with no credit needed and an initial payment as low as $10. Merchandise is in stock. Buy today, take home today. Hereford Furniture Exchange. When the unthinkable happens, good neighbors show up. For 100 years, State Farm has been among the first to arrive with the latest technology and tools to help you recover faster. State Farm has been there before, and they'll be there again and again. Stop by and see your local State Farm insurance agent, Matt Silva, at 801 Main Street in Hereford. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, there's nothing like the sound of a new baby calf or the smell of fresh rain on a cotton crop. My friends at Capital Farm Credit share this excitement with agricultural and livestock producers. We want to be your lending partner. Whether you require operating funds for next year's crop or need to buy hay for your cattle, we have a loan that's right for you. Let us finance your operation. CapitalFarmCredit.com.
All righty, back here we are in Shallowater Mustang land. 14-6, the Mustangs lead over the Whitefaces. Mighty Maroon Band has just finished their halftime show. Spelled out H-E-R-D here on the Whiteface side, and they're about to leave the field. The Mustang Band will take the field. Again, in case you tuned in late, it is an 8-point lead for the home team. A little bit of irony there. Ken, too. Not able to play in the first half because of the first half ejection last week. But he was able to play in the band at halftime. He plays trombone in the band. And he'll play the second half, and we'll use him out there at offensive line. He's a player.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have Isaac back. Again, just kind of a shame he couldn't play this first half, but we'll welcome him back with open arms here in the second, I believe.
Absolutely. Mighty Maroon Band right down here in front of us, as are the Whiteface fans. Again, we're on the visitor side where our broadcast booth here tonight, and that's nice. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing it up at Dumas, especially Dumas's field. This was always something that bothered Kuby a lot. Bothered me too, but it really bothered Kuby. The Dumas Demon Field runs north and south. It's the only one in America that does, or it runs, east and west.
Yeah, that's right.
Runs east and west, and so that always bothered Kuby. But what's good about that is when the sun is setting, it's not in your face. So we really kind of appreciate that.
And both sides are affected.
Yep. I'm about the only thing I appreciate about Dumas, I might add. But the Whitefaces here tonight trying to find a way to get themselves up off the deck and back. They're not out of this football game, but certainly haven't been very much in control of this football game through the first 24 minutes of play.
That's right. We need the stat book to reflect the score at the end of this and be a win for Hereford.
Yep. By the way, go ahead. No, you go, Lane.
Oh, I was just going to make of course, a joke on my own accord here that the good news about them playing fast today is I get a head start on my trip to Perryton. So I might take off tonight.
And that's the good news for us on our trip to Mount Pleasant tonight, because we're headed that way tomorrow. A classmate of mine passed away a couple of days ago, and she had asked if I would be a pallbearer, and I said I certainly would.
Yep.
But Cindy and I we're gonna try to get as far as, I don't know if we can get to Wichita Falls tonight, but somewhere up around there, and then make the rest of the trek. The funeral's tomorrow afternoon in Mount Pleasant. It's about not quite a 500-mile drive from here, but pretty close to that. So
it's still a long trek.
It's a long, long way, especially for an old man. So we'll be doing that. But Sandra Crane is my classmate. She was a sweet, sweet lady, and she will be missed. Speaking of classmates and former Whitefaces, I got a photo a little bit ago from Callie Hall and Dawson, one of her children, her son. He was a junior attendant in the homecoming parade today at his school there outside Oklahoma City. And he rode in the car with one of the homecoming princesses. And this is, I'm telling you, it's a small world, folks. The homecoming princess happened to be a young lady who was the daughter of Todd Shire, former Whiteface quarterback. So here we've got Callie Hall's son, who's about Dawson's probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old, 9 years old, riding in the car with a former Whiteface quarterback and that quarterback's daughter. That's a small world, folks, any way you cut it.
It is. Well, we hate to hear that about your friend, Tom, and we'll miss you tomorrow. But we will be on the road. Lady Whiteface Volleyball District opener. They've kind of had a rough start to the season. Kendall Blair went out early with an injury and has just come back. But, again, this is when the games do matter.
Absolutely.
So we'll be bringing you some action from Perryton tomorrow. And I joke about Perryton. I mean, it is a long drive, but we'll not joke. I mean, they are a community that, has some resilience to have gone through what they did this year. Absolutely. And are still moving forward with everything. So we're excited to go up there and see the Lady Whitefaces play.
It is. I mean, you have to have a passport, of course, once you leave, leave into Canada. But it is. Perryton's a nice community, and our thoughts and prayers have gone with them for some time. The tornado was just devastating. Of course, another, just to make the connection, Donna Shepard, Hereford graduate and long time. I think this is her 42nd year, I believe I saw the other day, to teach in Perryton. Her husband's a dentist up there, and I know he's a pilot. When all that was going on that night, he was able to fly some of the people. I know they did some of that.
Wow.
So lots of connections with Hereford and Perryton and all the folks in the Panhandle. And we are very, very sorry for them and prayerful that they recover fully and do so soon.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see just kind of what the place looks like. I mean, the downtown really suffered some damage.
Yeah, it was a terrible event for them. And we've had there was one down in the South Plains at Matador that was really there just weren't as many people there. I think the tornado was probably equal in devastation, but been a lot of stuff. Of course, the floods that happened around Hereford, out at San Jose and all, I happen to have some firsthand knowledge of one of the ladies who's involved in that, who's keeping stats for us here tonight. And there's folks out there who've suffered long and hard, and people have been very generous. And I know it was back to school. People made all kinds of contributions, and kids got backpacks and shoes and clothes and all that were very well appreciated. And the tip of the hat to those who are able to help out and help folks who really need help.
Well, on the weather topic real quick, so that we can put some smiles on some folks' faces, is we do have some rain chances after we've had a couple spurts here and there, but after the really wet start to summer and late spring have been pretty dry, but a real pattern change in store for us. Going to see some much cooler temps than we've had again. Yesterday, we were talking before we got going, 104 was our high, and the previous record was from 2000.
Wow.
It was a 101. So have said a few this summer. I think the surprising part for me is, to some degree, they've been shattered. It's not just a half degree or a degree warmer, but when you're 3 degrees warmer in September into 104, it's pretty hot. So we'll look forward to some 70s next week.
Absolutely. We've got kids, of course, scattered all around in New Orleans and Houston and Fort Worth, and they have suffered in those parts of the country this year. Certainly long and hard. I mean, they've had very little moisture and temps. I know at one point, I don't know any. I know this stat from Austin. We don't have anybody living in Austin, but in that vicinity, 45 consecutive days over 100 degrees in Austin this summer. Now that's just, I'm telling you, folks. Somebody tells you there's no difference between 95 and 105. They haven't experienced 95 and 105.
Well, and we're not even talking heat index there.
No, absolutely no.
The feels like is in maybe the 120s at times.
I think Julie said in New Orleans they've had I've forgotten 4 or 5 days, maybe more, above 120.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty brutal. I know that Ryland, our grandson, has walked. They work out inside, but they have to walk a half mile in uniform to get to the inside facility. So, when it's 105 and you're walking to practice, that's not real.
That's right.
And it's not really. They're not going in some 72-degree, environment even when they get there. But it's been a long, hard summer, and hopefully, Lane has promised us.
See some relief.
Yeah, if we don't get it, I'll give you Lane's home phone if you'd like that, or if you'd like, I'll give you his address if you want to drive by and throw things. But he's promised us 70-degree weather next week, so I'm looking forward to it.
We'll see some old recent Herd athletes, longtime Herd athletes. Eric Lucio here attending the game. Saw Ty Davis earlier. Probably watching the Herd.
Yeah, Lacey's down there too.
Yep.
I saw her a minute ago. Yep, lots of folks in the stands, and when we're on this side, it's kind of fun because, again, we can get kind of eyeball to eyeball with them. And like I said earlier, Bryland's family's right down in front of us. Tell's family's right down in front of us. The Ceballos family, I can see them. Cervantes over there, Gonzalez. It's nice. Those shirts kind of, the Duques.
Yeah, they help you out.
Yeah, Janie's down there. I'm sure Glenn's somewhere, but I don't see Glenn. I do see Janie. And so, the folks, we've got a great crowd here again tonight. Here's Coach Nair and here's Tori sitting in the middle of the fans. That's not, you're the head coach's wife and things aren't going well. People have some opinions, and sometimes they share those. Now, this is not a particular thing. I'm just talking in general. So, there's a lot going on in a packed stand.
Yeah, there really is, and a great crowd for the Herd tonight. To see the homecoming crowd for Shallowater and then see us match it on the visitor side.
Yeah.
Again, we talked standing room only over there. It is standing room here for Hereford as well.
Good to see, too. I want to point out Greg Urbanzic's on, I think, his third set of nachos down there, trying to carry himself through the game here tonight. Yeah, he's wolfing them down right now. So, Greg, a former Whiteface, he was a battering ram back there as a fullback and a blocking back for the Whitefaces back in the day. He was really a good football player. Don't tell him I said so, but he was.
That's a stress play to nachos there.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, he's worried about Colson out there. Colson's doing – the Whitefaces are playing well, folks. I don't want you – and I'm not harping on we hadn't gotten any breaks. Okay, we hadn't gotten any breaks. But that's the way it goes sometime. And again, you either overcome that or you go home feeling sorry for yourself, and nobody's going to feel sorry for you but yourself. That's the truth.
Well, I think some better blocking on the O-line.
Yeah.
Again, as you mentioned, we're missing a starter the first half. They're a huge O-line. They've got a D-line. They've got to commit to a D1 school. A lot to handle, but if we can get a handle on them, things are going to go a little bit more in our favor.
14-6, Whitefaces trail by 8 at the half. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back.
Start here, AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
I wanted to be a nurse for years. Amarillo College helped me get there. I had a job lined up even before I graduated. With my degree from AC, I can go anywhere and do anything.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here, AC. Go anywhere.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the western Texas Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
All righty, we are back here in Shallowater. Whiteface coaches coming back up to the press box here for the second half. Caden Collins down there, he's making his way up. Caden's one of the fledgling trainers for the Whitefaces. I think he's a 7th grader this year, maybe in 7th or 8th grade. He'll be mad that I don't know, but he's one of those. He's down here in the stands. And, again, a lot of kids. Those of you back home, I know Gladys Merritt's still recovering. We wish you a speedy recovery. Mr. Rogers had his knee replaced now. He's going at it. Poor Cindy, she's had to take care of him. She's probably had to do everything. Of course, she's probably mostly had to do everything forever, but even more now with Jody with a wounded knee. But he's getting recovered, and others who have been sick or had a hard time, we hope you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight as the Whitefaces are playing against these guys from Shallowater, and we're down by 8 points here at the half.
Yeah, Mustangs, tough start to their season. They lost big to Monaghan's early, who has kind of turned out to be a really good football squad early in the season.
I think they are, yeah.
Got a good quarterback, and then, as you mentioned, a close one to the Indians from Seminole last week, and we want to keep them in winless.
That's right. That'd be a great a great move on the Whitefaces part. The kicker for the Mustangs is out. He's just kicking off a tee, but kicking field goals, I think, to get warmed up here for the second half. And again, I watched him warm up the first half. He's just a junior, but he has got some kind of leg. He had about a 47-yarder warming up into the wind that I watched.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good. Would have been good from 57 yards. He's probably got himself a scholarship next year somewhere if you can do that sort of thing.
Well, if there would have been a Pat McAfee camp up on the High Plains, that's what I would have done the punter kicker routine.
Pat McAfee. Wow. Do you listen to him ever?
I've listened to him a little bit. I know he's a hoot to listen to.
He is a hoot to listen to, and he's all, he's decked out in a wife-beater shirt most of the time. Of course, it's radio most of the time, but you can still. There's times when I see him interviewed, and he is quite the interview and quite the interviewee. Brian Hedrick still recovering. He's missed the trip tomorrow. He's not going to be able to go to Perry, and he's very disappointed about that, and I understand that.
He's going to save about $100 in gas. So.
That's right. I'll tell you, I've got to tell y'all, this morning I got up. We just got back yesterday. Cindy and I took a little trip over to Santa Fe. We searched for gas. Cindy's got the gas buddy and all. So this morning I'm going to town. I look over at Paccasac, and gas is $3.99 a gallon. And I'm like, you're kidding me. Why didn't I fill up yesterday? And I go in and I ask if it's a mistake. They tell me no, not a mistake. And so I go and drive on up north end of town. Gas was $3.29 a gallon. Guess which one I bought.
That's right.
Then I went back later, and Paccasac was $3.39 a gallon. So I don't know if the first was a mistake or what, but $3.99 a gallon. I thought I was back in New Mexico. I did. Whiteface quarterback Caleb Ramirez out warming up here, tossing the football, playing some catch, and just trying to get a feel again for the football. He's 7 out of 14 and a half, just about on. He's been a little over 50% completions through the first 2 games. Boy, next week we've got our work cut out for us, folks. Now we go up to Amarillo to play the Rebels of Tascosa, and they are big-time boys. They can play football.
They can. That's going to be it'd be great to get a win, but going to be able to learn a lot of stuff from a big team like that.
Yeah, Whiteface is down by 8 here at the half. Again, Caleb out getting some warm-up tosses in. The rest of the team down in the end zone down at the north end. Wind still out of the north and probably not quite as heavy, but 10, 12 miles an hour, I'd say, even now, looking at the top of the stadium over there. Cindy, I've got to turn on the light because I can't. No, I need to see a little bit. This is not important, okay? I'm sorry, Cindy, I can't read. The blow up is larger than life. It is. It's the head of a Mustang. This was another concern, Lane, of Kubi's through the years. How much money – they didn't have that at Childers back in 1921 or whatever. And how much money did they spend on that blow-up? He was always concerned about that.
Now, then they didn't even – they had to go scrape wood to get their own paper to run through.
They did. They did. One of my favorite stories of Kubi is one night we were going to a game years ago, and Kubi was a great athlete. You all know that. And Childers was in the district. There were no districts. They were just – Childers was in with Amarillo.
Right.
And Kubi was the district champ in the pole vault, and I knew that. One night I was kind of geeking him about it, and I said, so how high did you go? And he said 11 feet. And I said, 11 feet? He said it was a damn bamboo pole. It's one of my favorite.
All natural.
Yeah, all natural. Kubi, no drugs, no nothing. He just had a bamboo pole, and he went 11 feet and won the district. Pretty impressive, quite honestly. But here come the Whitefaces back out. Whiteface fans, ever faithful on their feet as the team comes streaming back out on the field. Wearing the white jerseys here tonight, carrying the American flag.
Looking sharp.
Surely with the American flag, something's going to happen for us. I mean, do you know who we are? Mustangs in the black with the white and red trim. And the Whitefaces will get the second half kickoff and get this thing underway. Glad you could join us here tonight, Tom and Cindy and Lane and Anastasia. Again, she continues. She's so much better at this camera thing than Adam is.
Adam's working the sidelines today.
Adam's Brian Hedrick Jr. tonight. He's doing camera work on the sidelines. He is. Anastasia. Of course, Danielle's off somewhere gallivanting around the country. And Josiah, Anastasia, he tried to cut his thumb off this week and wasn't successful, but he's got a big swollen thumb. So get well, Josiah. Apparently he makes runs to the emergency room with some regularity, and he had to make another one this time. He and his buddy, I think Aiden Arias, had a thumb injury too, so they're two running mates. Who, I think they tried to outdo each other with thumb injuries. All right, the Whitefaces ready to receive the kick. Here we go. We got 24 minutes to do something about this, folks. Clayton Vincent, the kicker for the Mustangs. Now, the last time, he's kicking with the wind here. Last time he did not hit it high. He skimmed it along the ground. Let's see what he does here. We've got twin safeties back about the 10. That's Glenn and Brylan, the two back there. Whiteface band coming back up in the stands. Fans on their feet. Here we go. Second half's underway. The kick this time is high and deep and into and out the back side of the end zone. He could do that every time he wanted to.
Yeah, that was big league right there.
Yep.
Clayton Vincent, only a junior as well.
If you've got a kid that wants to go to college, just take him out in the backyard, give him a football, and make him kick till his foot bleeds. And someday he or she, there could be a she.
That's right.
They might be kicking Jones Stadium. Who knows? By then, Jones Stadium will hold 150,000 or something. They keep on keeping on. And those guys got a lot of money down there. Here we go. First down. Caleb brings them up from the 25. First play of the second half. Out of the shotgun, Brylan, the running back, and rolling right. Here comes the pressure. We push him away. Looking. Throws long. Got a man out there. That's Torres. Off his fingertips. Boy, there was a lot of contact, but no flag. Tried to throw in the back shoulder into the wind. Really good coverage by the Mustangs. It's second down and 10.
It was, and in all honesty, really a pretty good throw from Caleb. I mean, he put it where the defender couldn't get it, and Nick just couldn't quite position himself to get a hand on that one.
So it's second down and 10, back at the 25-yard line. First possession, second half of the Whitefaces. And in the ball game, as we mentioned for the first time now tonight, after setting out the first half, Isaac Cantu in that offensive line. Wide side right. Brylan's going to get it here. A little counter play, right side. They catch him from the backside. Flags all over the place. 3 flags
They're
thrown.
going to see a face mask on that one.
I hope so.
Or maybe a horse collar. Face mask, yep.
Against the Mustangs. Ooh, that's a big help right there.
Yes, sir.
From the 25 out to the 40. It was going to be third down and 8, and instead it's first down and 10. Tell you, we're running that little delay like we do back inside, and they're getting around from the backside lane, getting pressure and catching him before he can get going, really. First and 10, though, up to the 40. First really good break of the night for the Whitefaces. Just underway in the second half. First possession of the second half. Torres out here to the right side. Shotgun formation. Again, Tell is the blocking back. We give it back inside to Brylan. He bounces outside. He's got 5. He's got 7. He's got 8. Finally brought down up around the 49-yard line. 9-yard pickup. Big Cason Long got him down, but not before he got a Whiteface 9-yard gain.
Good job from Lopez there. Bouncing left and right, weaving in and out. Need to keep it rolling.
Yep, the 2 runs he's made, the 2 big runs tonight, and we haven't had many, but both times he's bounced it outside just like he did then. Wide side left now, 2 receivers that way on first down second down and 1 from the 49. Back to throw. He's got a man out there. Throws it long to Torres. Torres in stride. Torres is
there we go.
With Stone just tackled Torres, but he saved a huge play. It's a 15-yard penalty, but it would have been about a 45-yard gain had he not tackled him.
Yeah, that's one that the Mustang coach won't be upset about.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on that. First and 10 Hereford now. We got a face mask penalty, and now this penalty, honestly, you honestly shouldn't even be called a penalty because what it did was save about a 35, 40-yard gain. First and 10 Hereford from the 36-yard line of the Mustangs. First possession, second half. We haven't even played a minute of this quarter. Caleb, first down. Give it inside. Lopez right up the gut. Lowers his shoulder. He's down to the 30-yard line. First time we've really cracked a seam up front. And that time he got about 5-6 yards. It'll be second down and 4. Good job by the offensive line. Villalobos, that's Riojas over there. Also on that side for the Whitefaces is Lopez, Mauricio. Second down and 4 now. 10:40 left, third period. Wide side left. In motion to the near side, far side goes the wide out. Back to throw. Looking. In trouble. Running. Throws it underneath. Incomplete. Tried to dump it down low to Ty, but Ty was covered, well covered, by the defender for the Mustangs, Nino.
Yeah, Caleb kind of had a Mahomes sidearm there. Really a good idea, but just a little low for Ty to hold on to.
Yeah. Mahomes. I saw today, you probably know this, Lane, but Mahomes has his name is mentioned now. Of course, most of these are hip-hop songs, but I believe in 476 songs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a record by anybody's standard. Third down and 4 here for the Whitefaces. Early third quarter, big play right here, probably big 2 plays. He gives it to Lopez, running right side. He turns the corner. He's got a first down inside the 25, down to about the 23. He just ran through the tackle of Stone. It's a Whiteface first down.
He did want to mention a great block there from junior tight end Zayden Rincon. He tied up 2 of Shallowater's defensive linemen on that one.
He did a great job, and that's kind of the unsung hero part of all this, those offensive linemen blocking backs. First and 10 for the Whitefaces from the 24 of the Mustangs, wide side left. Caleb out of the gun on first down. Long count, gives it to Lopez. He runs left side. He's got a seam up the middle. Lopez is going to score off the left side, then right up the gut. He burst into the end zone. It's a 2-point lead for Shallowater as the Whitefaces will go for 2. 9:57 left, a 2-minute, 3-second drive to pull within 2, Lane.
Yeah, great running from Bryland there, and that one pretty much right up the gut. Yep. I mean, the line created the hole, and he burst right through it.
Lopez, Villalobos, Rojas, all those guys doing a great job. We go for 2 here now. Try to tie it with 9:57 left in the third quarter. Again, all that came into the breeze for the Whitefaces. Lopez found his rhythm on that series. Here's Caleb rolling to throw. Throws it underneath. Incomplete. Tell for the 2 points, and it's 14 all. The Whitefaces tie it up. 9:57 left, second half. Back in a minute.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, his father, and even his father. We understand for some a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hereford Regional Medical Center is always working to expand our services to better serve the community and is looking for great people to add to the HRMC family. We're hiring for a variety of positions, including clinical roles and non-clinical roles, such as housekeeping and administrative positions. See our open positions at dschd.org/careers and apply today. HRMC is an equal opportunity employer.
45 yards rushing for Lopez in that drive. Does that make a difference, Lane?
It does, Tom. That's Isaac Cantu was that golden jewel we needed back on the line.
We just ripped them. I mean, just off the left side. Here we go. Kick it away. Tie ball game now. High, short kick.
Oh, this is going to
drop. It's going to hit the ground, and it's loose. And, oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Shallowater. The ball jumped forward, and they fell on it at the 38. Man alive. They played that as poorly, the Mustangs did, as you could, and then the ball took a really weird squirt on the ground right to the Mustangs. Well.
Yeah, Coach Nairn smiling on that one. We executed it really perfectly for the exception of getting on the ball.
Yep. All right, Bermudez, Costa, Alonzo, and Martinez up front, or Adondo, or Banzik at the linebacker slot along with Cisneros. The secondary is on the near side, we've got Escamilla. The safeties right now for the Whitefaces are Gavina and Noah. And on the far side, it is Anthony Mendoza. First down play, tailback, left side. Got some room across the 40. Runs tough, out of bounds. Just off the left side, got about 6, maybe 7 on the first down carry.
Noah just pushing him out. Also, we'll mention, I don't think we have I think this is Brandon Gavina back tonight after going out in game 1.
It is indeed. Second down and 4 now. 9:50 left, third quarter. It's a 14-14 ball game. We're starting afresh right here. Out of the shotgun now, Bowie, the quarterback. takes the snap, gives it again to his tailback, finds a seam up the middle, lowers his shoulder, drives.
The ball pops out.
Ball's out.
Hereford's on it.
Whitefaces have it, I do believe, at the 44-yard line. The Whitefaces come up with a football, and let's see who's got it. The officials haven't signaled yet, but now a flag comes out here late in this thing. Let's see what this is about. Whitefaces got the football, I believe, but a late flag thrown by the official. We were celebrating. The ball's at the Hereford 45-yard line. Oh, my goodness, this is a conflab here. They're pointing.
Yeah.
There's going to be a penalty against Hereford. I think it'll be after the fumble recovery, but time will tell. There was a mad scramble for that ball. It squirted a good 15 yards down the field, and we had first shot at it. Now let's see what. We've got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Hereford.
But Shallowater's got their
but
D
against
out.
Shallowater, too, and so it'll be Hereford's football. There was a little pushing and shoving
Yeah.
toward the end of that. They still haven't signaled, but it's Hereford's football at the 45-yard line on Hereford's end of the field, tied at 14. First turnover of the night for the Mustangs. Well, the official still hasn't signaled. We've got the offense out there. They've got the defense out there. It's the 43-yard line of Hereford's where they put that football down. We were real excited about recovering. There was a lot of pushing and shoving, and I guess the official just thought he had
Well, and there was still a fight going on at the end on the ground when the officials are trying to get each other, to get everyone off of each other. But we'll take the cancel for sure.
45-yard line of Hereford, 1st and 10. That's where they spot it finally. Tied at 14, Whitefaces with the football for the second time here in the first 2 minutes, 20 seconds of the second half. Here is throw out to the left side. It's complete to Ty. He splits tacklers and crosses midfield. Ty made a nice run after the catch. Got about 6 yards to the 49 of Shallowater. 2nd down and 4.
Just saw Glenn walk back in, so he got to see that one after maybe a halftime break of some cornhole.
World champion cornholer Glenn Duque. That's right. 2nd down and 6 now. 9-12 left, third period. Wide side right. Caleb looks over the defense, takes the snap, fakes it inside, wants to throw. He's got time. Throws over the middle. Got a man. It is Tell. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. And inside the 10, Tell Bryant leaving bodies in his wake after he made the catch all the way down to the 10-yard line. Again, that little delay that we ran earlier in the ball game, and Tell did the rest. 1st and goal, we go quick. From the 10, Whitefaces to the line of scrimmage. Wide side right, give it to Lopez. He runs up the gut. He's got a seam inside the 5. Lopez is down to the lip of the cup. He's in, touchdown. The Whitefaces take the lead at 20-14. 2 plays, and the Whitefaces are in the end zone, leading it by 6 with a point after upcoming. 8:46 left, third quarter.
Huge after the catch effort by Tell Bryant there to get us down in position. I mean, as you mentioned, bounced off about 4 guys, and then Brylan again right up the gut.
Lopez now with 85 yards. Again, 55 in the first 3 minutes and 15 seconds of the second half. Trying to tack on the point after now. The Whitefaces up by 6. Good snap. Kicks down and up. It's far enough. It's true. 21-7 good guy. 21-14 good guys. Lead by 7. Back in a minute.
When life's unexpected moments happen, you can rest easy knowing Prairie Insurance is on your side. Prairie Insurance will listen to you and help tailor a policy to meet your needs. They offer multiple insurance products, including home, auto, business, and farm insurance, with the knowledge to make sure you're covered. Give them a call at 363-6489 or stop by their office at 213 West Park Avenue. When you're ready to have peace of mind regarding the things that matter most, call Prairie Insurance at 363-6489 or stop by 213 West Park Avenue, and they'll make sure you're covered.
First Financial Bank knows how important a person's vehicle can be.
My SUV is perfect for taking clients to properties and me to the golf course.
My pickup hauls work supplies all week and the family on weekends.
My hybrid helps the environment and my fuel bill.
If you're ready for a new vehicle, talk to First Financial. We offer loans at competitive rates with fast local approval.
My 4x4 works hard, but plays even harder.
First Financial Bank. You first. Member FDIC.
Well, Lane mentioned Robert De Niro's halftime speech. I don't know if that's what was given, but we scored 2 touchdowns. Those were a minute apart, Cindy says. 8:46 left third period, and a 6-point deficit is now a 7-point lead.
Just the confidence we've seen in the first 2 weeks back in the Whitefaces. Still a lot of time left, but certainly a different football team this second half.
Absolutely. Here's the kick again. Again, it's that high short. They signal fair catch and make it this time. Wow, just by the chinny chin. That was only a 10-yard kick.
Yeah, just enough.
Wow. Little high pooch kick, but they get it at midfield now, 48-yard line, so great field position. Probably want to kick that thing a little deeper than that, honestly, but we didn't. And it's their ball, 52 yards away from the end zone. Trailing for the first time tonight are the Mustangs. Whiteface defensive unit, we've got Acosta out there, Martinez. On the far side, Alonzo at that defensive end. We've kind of moved Acosta down to tackle. Alonzo out there. Bermuda's here on the near side. And here is the 1st and 10 from the 48. Tailback right side. Cuts up. Whitefaces are there. Great
stop.
defense. I mean, that is Arredondo. I'm telling you, when
he was in there quick.
When you see somebody that quick, that's the sophomore linebacker. He and Cisneros, both just sophomores. 2nd down and 11. Loss of 1. As the Mustangs, down by 7 at their own 47-yard line, have the wind in this 3rd quarter. Again, it's homecoming here in Shallowater. The Whitefaces would like to make it a sad one. Whitefaces up tight. Here's the quarterback keeper. He's in trouble. Alonzo's got him, throws him down back inside the 40. A loss of another 7-8 yards.
Great sophomore Caden Alonzo.
I'm telling you, Caden really across that line of scrimmage in the backfield. They tried to fake and boot, and he got a great spot at the 42. I mean, a great spot. It's a loss of 5 or 6, but he got a great spot, let's just say. 7:46 left, 3rd quarter. 3rd down now for the Mustangs, 3rd and 16. They're at their own 42-yard line. Whiteface secondary again, back deep. At the second in the safety spot are Gavina and Zamora. Back to throw. Little hitch pass. Complete. Stone's got it near side. The Whitefaces have him. Down he goes. That's Cisneros. And he gets back up. He was down back at the 36-yard line. He thought he was still alive. A little pushing and shoving there. But another loss on the pass completion. And Stone protests to the official in vain. It's 4th down and a country mile.
One that they wish that would go their way, but certainly down. And
Cisneros.
Yeah,
Stone
Elijah Cisneros there,
Stone
right on it.
The ball. 4th down now, they're punting. Again, with the wind, 6:51 left in the quarter. Here comes the rush. The kick's away. And Zamora with a fair catch, fumbles it back inside the 20, and Noah gets on it at the 15-yard line. It hit off his shoulder pads, and he quickly got on it, but that was a harrowing moment there for just a moment. 6:42 left, 3rd period. Hereford ball 85 yards away from the end zone, leading 86 yards, leading by 7.
Well, a good 3 and out from the D there. Lots of pressure, lots of penetration, and we haven't seen that all night.
Yeah, the defense is playing like a house of fire, as is the offense early on here. We've just played less than 6 minutes of this 3rd quarter. Hereford with the ball back at the 14 again, into the wind. Caleb out of the shotgun. Lopez, the running back. Back to throw. Little screen pass, complete left side. That is Duque, 30-yard line, and down just short of the 30. They're going to spot him, but it's a Whiteface 1st down. Again, kind of a little delay back over the middle, and it's a gain of 15 out to the 29.
Yeah, almost kind of a screen there back inside.
It is. 1st and 10 from the 29 now. It's Lopez. Nope. Out here near side, it's Tell. He runs through a tackler again. Through 2, out to the 39. Tell with another Whiteface 1st down. I'm telling you, 3 of them had a shot at him, couldn't get him off his feet. Back-to-back 1st downs for the Whitefaces. Their 13th of the night.
Well, if you wondered if he just had power at the plate, that has been answered. Tell shaking off tacklers left and right tonight.
Well, I'm telling you, he looks like a hoss out there, and he is. Just a junior. 1st and 10 from the 39. Caleb, long count. Rolls right, wants to throw. Looking. Throwing long, got a man out there. Pass is overthrown. He had Torres, and he just saw him at the last minute. Threw it long. Got to miss long if you miss anywhere, but it is 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Nick almost kind of getting caught up here with the defender, but an overthrown ball for sure.
We really didn't do. I mean, Caleb really had to hurry himself there. I mean, he got outside. Torres got behind him, but Caleb could never really get set, throw it like he wanted to. 5:46 left, 3rd period. 2nd down and 10. Wide side left for the Whitefaces from their 39. Caleb. Lopez, left side. Nothing doing this time. They're waiting on Braylon. Ooh, there's a late shoulder to Braylon. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Looking across the defense there, they've got Cason Long on the sideline. I'm wondering if he tweaked something maybe.
Third down and 9 now. 5:26 left, third period. From the 40 on Hereford's end of the field, leading 21-14. Wide side left. Caleb, they bring 4. We don't block them. Caleb's hit, dropped. Well, we didn't. We just kind of waved at him out here on the outside. Caleb never had a chance. Really got hit by Nino. Lost all the way back to the 31. And, man, it was an Olay block, if you will. We just we didn't touch him. And Ramirez never had a chance. We'll punt it away. 4:59 left. A promising drive ends on a couple of an incompletion, a 1-yard run, and a sack. It's 4th down and 20. All right, Tell had his last punt partially blocked. Stone back. Now, Stone's really been good back at that receiver position, but a nice kick by Tell. Going to hit. Flag is down. Ball rolls to the 30. Down around the 34-yard line. It's down there. Let's see what the flag is. Tell back there at him. There's a pile-up injured player for the Mustangs. Punt, the flag's back up at the 40. We downed it at the 34.
The only thing I could think of from the back judge would be a holding call.
Yeah, or too many men on the field. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. We're coming back up the field, though. He threw the flag at the 40. The ball was down at the 34. Let's see. I think you may be right, Lane, because
yeah, I think they got them holding our tacklers there.
Really nice punt by Tell. 36 yards with no return, and then at the end of that, let's see what the refs got for us. Hereford has a 7-point lead. There's 4:31 left.
Maybe they picked it up.
Guess what? There wasn't a flag. We just thought that was a flag out there. So it's 1st and 10 from the 34 on Shallowater's end of the field. They trail by 7. Whiteface defensive unit back out there trying to get this ball back one more time. Change at the running back slot again for Shallowater as they bring Logan in, tailback, and he gets it. He fumbles it. Ball's on the ground. Scramble for it.
Oh, Hereford's got it.
And the Whitefaces have it. Ball came out a second time, and I think that is Arredondo. It is.
It is, yeah.
Arredondo is everywhere. I don't know what that young man.
Super heads up.
Wow. He is so quick. And the Whitefaces get their second turnover of this quarter, have it at the 36-yard line of the Mustangs. 4:24 left, third period. They changed the handoff was just badly mishandled by the Mustangs. The new tailback didn't get the football. We did. And Arredondo is the man of the hour as the Whitefaces up by 7 have it at the 35 of the Mustangs. 4:24 left, third quarter. Gonzalez out here on the near side. We go kind of tight formation here on first down now from the 35. We're going to throw it right here on first down. Oh, run a reverse, and then we're going to throw it. And there, nope, underneath it's complete. First down to Ty. I thought he was going to go deep. Gonzalez had gotten behind them, but a nice throw on the little, was that, I don't know who threw it.
Nick Torres,
Nick Torres,
I
okay.
almost thought he missed through it. Like you're saying, he was looking kind of deep.
Yep, I thought he was going for the deep man, but he goes for the first down at the 25, and 4:06 left, third quarter. We tried to trick them there and almost tricked them for a big play. Again, we're in tight from the 25. It is Lopez, left side, hitting the backfield, slips and leaps forward for about 5. Man, I'll tell you, again, they got him from the backside, and Bryland did a great job of just getting, he got about 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5. 3:40 left, third quarter. Whitefaces at the 20-yard line of the Mustangs. Now we go split. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. That's the wide side. In motion now goes Ty. Ty, they fake it to him, give it back into Lopez, and he runs into a stone wall, nothing doing. He is stopped for no gain. I mean, he ran into Lorenzo Nino, and that's all she wrote.
Yep, no guessing there from Shallowater on that one.
We tried to trap him. He refused to be trapped. 3rd and 5, 3 minutes left, third quarter. Whitefaces at the 20 of the Mustangs. 4 down territory right here. Lopez, the running back. Again, Ramirez, the quarterback. Again, we're in a tight formation. Everybody drawn in tight. In motion now goes Torres to the wide side. Rolling that way is Caleb. Looking. Torres falls down. Throws it into the corner of the end zone, incomplete. He had a man open. Caleb could not get set.
Caleb took a big hit at the end of that one, maybe a questionable hit.
Yeah, pretty late, honestly, it was. But he gets up. He's coming back to the huddle. It's 4th and 5, and I don't think there's any question we'll go for it here. You know, that was Nino, and if he wasn't late, he was real close. Caleb shakes it off. 4th and 5, we go for it. 2:43 left, third period. Hereford leading by 7. Huge play, obviously,
big play.
For both clubs here. Whiteface crowd up with a Go Herd chant down beneath us. Here we come to the line of scrimmage. Got to hurry. 40-second clock is down to 3. Snap it. Back to throw. Oh, he's looking. Throws into the corner of the end zone, and Duque can't get to it. He threw a little down and out. We went for a bundle there when we needed 5.
Yeah, he had great protection. We just needed a little drop-off. But Ty running a good route. He's complaining to Coach that he was held, and maybe he was a little bit.
Yeah. Ty and Coach Nairn talk it over. But good job by the Mustangs to hold the Whitefaces at the 21 and keep it a 7-point ball game. Again, not finding fault here, but we probably, throwing for the touchdown on 4th and 5 may not have been the best approach. Here we go. Big running back's back in there now for the Mustangs. He fumbled the last time. He had the ball. They throw it out the right side. It's incomplete. Oh, we almost got it. Almost picked it off with a ricochet. Gavina, had he seen the ball, he'd have scored a touchdown. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, another defensive stop here. Give the O another chance.
2:31 left, third quarter. 21-14 Hereford. Mustangs with the ball at their own 21-yard line. They've already thrown it, 6 times here in the ball game, twice in this second half. And they give it off up the middle. He finds a seam and across the 25 to the 30. Great open field tackle. Gain of about 7 on the play. That's Zamora and Escamilla.
Yeah, Braden with a good tackle from the corner position there, keeping Cooper Boyd, the big guy, up in front.
He's getting some seams. We're getting blocked up front a little bit. And when he gets ahead of steam now, he's tough. Big play here. 3rd down and 3. 2 minutes left, third quarter. 7-point Hereford lead. The line of scrimmage is the 27 on the Whitefaces end of the field. Again, using all that 40-second clock. It's down to 8 as they come up, ready to snap it. Snap it. Give it to Boyd. He runs right side. He's got a first down and then some. Boyd across the 40. He's to the 50. He's to the 45 to the 40. Boyd's
our guys
score.
trip up
Zamora
on themselves.
from back. Nope, can't get him. We did. We had 2 players collide.
Yep.
We thought there was a clip behind the play, but there's no flag on that. And Boyd off the left side. It's a 1-point ball game with a point after upcoming. Zamora got hit in the back down around. It was a senseless block on the part of Shallowater, but it was not called.
Almost blocking the back,
It wasn't almost. It was pretty much in the back, but no flag, so it's a touchdown. Brock off the left side, and again, they just get a little seam, and he showed great speed there. The kick's good. We're tied at 21. 1:36 left, third quarter. We're back in 60 seconds.
Needing extra income? Looking for a full-time job with advancement opportunities? McDonald's in Hereford is hiring full-time and part-time people who are energetic and customer-focused. At McDonald's, you will be able to work flexible hours, whether it's 3 hours or 8 hours per day. Benefits include a free meal when you're working and a 30% discount when you're off-duty. Earn a vacation benefit and $10 an hour and above with experience. To apply, just text TX162 to 38000.
Hereford ISD is now accepting referrals for students who may need gifted and talented services for the school year. This program is designed for students who exhibit intellectual and creative thinking abilities at an extraordinary level not normally served in the regular classroom. Services are provided only upon identification of education needs of the student. Anyone wishing to refer a student attending Hereford ISD in 1st through 12th grade this school year is asked to go by the student's campus office and request a copy of their referral form. This form must be returned to the school by September 30th. Those unable to go by the school should call the student's home campus to request a form be sent to them.
All right, back here we're tied at 21. Give the Mustangs credit. We had them on the ropes, didn't score.
We did.
And then Brock goes, 73 yards off tackle. Just straight ahead power football as they get ready to kick it away. 1:36 left, third quarter. Been a most entertaining game so far, and we've still got a quarter and $1:36 left. Kick is a line drive, going to hit down around the 10. We're going to field it. The 5. Back to the 10, 15. That's Duque to the 20. Ty across the 25. Spun around, and down he goes. We'll start off right where we would have started off if he had gone into the end zone. 1st and 10. Yep.
Yeah, really, we got to get back to those first few possessions where linemen are giving Caleb time, giving Brylan some holes, and just to capitalize on the opportunity.
Yeah, and take what they give us and not try to hit the home run. I mean, that's another. I tell you, we've had trouble with Nino out here. He's the defensive end on the near side. He's really been a thorn in the Whitefaces side here, and he was on that last possession. But that 4th and 5, we don't make it. They come back and go 73 yards off tackle for the touchdown to tie it up. Caleb out of the gun now, 21 all. Sophomore takes the snap, pitches it out left side. Lopez gets to the corner. Can he turn it? He does. He's got 5. He's got 7. He's run out of bounds on the far side near the first down marker. Just a little pitch sweep out to the left side. Villalobos, among others, out there leading the way. 9-yard gain. Well, now a 4-yard gain. Out to the 29. I don't know, Cindy.
I think they caught him stepping out of bounds.
Okay. 4-yard gain. Wow. 2nd down and 6. 1:21 left, 3rd period. That was just the pitch sweep that time, trying to get the angle on them on the corner. Wide side right now for Caleb and the Whitefaces. He takes the snap, gives it right side. Lopez in trouble. He's got nowhere to go. He tried to go outside, saw it wasn't there, cut it back to the 30. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 now. 1:10 left, 3rd quarter. Whitefaces, it's a big play right here. We're tied at 21. We had the momentum. That touchdown run has returned it to the black and red. 20 seconds left on the 40-second clock, so plenty of time. Inside a minute to play, 3rd quarter. Going into the wind of the Whitefaces here in this 3rd period as Caleb calls them down. Sophomore, long snap, back to throw, 4-man rush underneath, complete to Duque. He makes 1-man miss, but he'll not get the first down. I think he's about a foot short. You need to gain the 35, and it's 4th down upcoming.
4th and 1 here, late.
Dare we. 4th and 1,
maybe even try the heart.
We're leaving the offense out there. We're going quick here. 4th and 1, 22 seconds left, 3rd period. Whitefaces get set now. Caleb, long count. Whitefaces look back to the sideline, down to 11 seconds left in the quarter. We may not going to snap this here.
Could let this run out.
We don't have to. And we're down to 4 seconds in the quarter. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 21. Back with the final 12 minutes in 1 minute.
The community of Hereford continues to be committed to the Hereford Whitefaces, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Hereford Whitefaces, starting a business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com. Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The brightest star in the Lone Star State, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center. One price selling makes it easy to buy. You get 5-star treatment, we treat you great. We're stars in great selection, the quality and value too. Stevens does it all for you. You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
12 minutes to play, tied at 21, 4th and 1 at our 34. Coach Compton is at home, biting his nails, thinking we may go for it here at our own 34. What do you think, Lane?
I could see it either way. I mean, I think we can make the first. I think it's a smart move to punt too, but that's why I'm up here in the booth, Tom.
That's why we both are up here in the booth. Here we go.
We're going to go for it, sending Caleb back out.
Caleb is out there with the Whitefaces, and they've got everybody up there on the line of scrimmage. We need a yard. It's a tie ball game. There's 12 minutes to play. The wind at the back of the Whitefaces. Lopez, look for him to get it here somewhere. Here in motion, though, comes Torres. We give it to Lopez inside. He lowers his shoulder, and he has the first down. Boy, it was close, but he got
they're
going to
give it to him. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious, sakes alive. Mike
the
Leach.
far side judge is actually having him short, but our near side has got him past the 35.
No. Oh, we got now.
Oh, he's going to move it.
He's going to move it up to the
there we go.
35.5. The official on the Shallowater side. Now the Shallowater coaches are out. There's a big protest here. Now they're moving it back.
Wow.
Oh, no. No. Moving the football back. And now they're still signaling
the
first
chains.
down.
Yep.
Okay, it's a Whiteface first down either way. Wow. Well, that's really unusual for the official to mark it. And then the official on the far side, the home side, mind you, comes in and moves it back a yard, and that wasn't enough. 1st and 10, Hereford from their 35, tie ball game, 11:51 to play. Caleb to throw. Here comes the rush. He's in trouble, scrambles, running for his life, dumps it underneath, incomplete.
Smart play from Caleb
there. Yeah, it
there.
was. He threw it at the feet of Tell Bryant. But again, we just didn't get them blocked up front, and the aforementioned Cason Long is back in there for the stretch drive, and he was one of the ones coming in on Caleb. 21 all, 11:42 to play. Mustangs have gotten a second win. That touchdown has given them life here in this fourth quarter in a tie ball game. Whitefaces, 2nd down and 10 from their 35. Shotgun formation. Again, Tell the H-back. Inside handoff, Lopez bounces outside, gets the corner, gets about 5, lowers his shoulder, run out of bounds. He's going to be up around the 41-yard line, about a 6-yard, 7-yard gains, that 42-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Brylan got all he could out of that.
Brylan's man, he runs like a big back.
100 yards on the night, 17 carries, and they have been hard yards here. And again, he had 30 at the half, Cindy, is that right? So he's gotten 170 yards here in this quarter. And what? Okay, we're in 4-down territory, Cindy said. Okay, oh my, 11:34 to play. 3rd down and 4, timeout call by the Whitefaces. We're tied at 21, 11:34 left. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When installed with the Evolution Connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer.
With summer coming to an end, First National Bank of Hereford and Friona Banking Center want to wish the faculty and students a fantastic school year. Best wishes from your only locally owned bank. We have roots where others have branches. First National Bank of Hereford and Friona Banking Center. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lenders, NMLS number 631622.
3rd down and 3, 11:34 to play. The Whitefaces at their own 42. Caleb brings Ty back in motion to the far side of the field. Takes the snap, back to throw. Here comes the blitz. He throws the screen. It's complete. Tell. He's at the 50. Cuts back, tripped up at the 47. A great tackle, honestly. Kept that from being a touchdown. But it's a first down for the Whitefaces, down to the 47 of the Mustangs.
Great vision from Caleb there to find Tell just in the jumbled mix in the middle of the field, and a great job by Tell, too, turning it upfield.
Great call on kind of a tight end screen there is what that was. 1st and 10, here is Lopez up the middle, lowers his shoulder and gets about 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Clock running, 11 minutes to play. Whiteface offensive line fighting up there again. It's a hot night, folks. Lots of folks getting tired here. Villalobos. 5 catches for 85 yards for Tell Bryant here tonight. He's had a night. He needs a little more. We're tied at 21, 10:48 left. Out of the shotgun, it is Lopez right side. He's got a little seam. Oh, nice tackle in down around the 39. Had a little bit more than it looked, but they knifed in there and made the stop, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2, 21-21 ball game. My goodness. Who thought we were going to relax here tonight? Me.
At a point we did, Tom.
We did. 3rd down and 2 now, the Whitefaces. Look to the sideline. Caleb gets the play. Again, Lopez the tailback. Wide side right. Whitefaces have Gonzalez split out here to the left. Single coverage on him. In motion comes Torres. Snap it. Give it to Lopez. He finds a little seam, lowers his shoulder. He does not get the first down. Tried to run right, tried to cut back in. Villalobos out there along with Whiteface offensive lineman. Who else was that out? That was Cantu, but it is 4th down and 2. We're going to go, Laner, from the 39 of the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think within 10 minutes, this is a better call to go for one here.
Well, we're
better
across
field position
midfield,
too,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, we're across midfield. Went for it and made it from the 34 on our end of the field. Now we'll go for it on 4th and 2 from the 39-yard line. Got to gain
to the
37. Got to snap it. We do. Lopez, he's got it. He runs into a pile. He is hit. He escapes. He lunges forward on the far side. He's close. It's a first down. Lopez, with a great individual effort, gets the first down. Again, the Shallowater coaches trying to call the game and coach, too. It's a hard thing to do. 1st and 10, Hereford. From the 37, again, Lopez he just made it on his own there, folks, plain and simple. He has got a lot of them guts, he does. 1st and 10 from the 37, 8:58 to play. 21-21 ball game, wide side left. 2 receivers to the right. Now in motion comes Torres. Give it back inside. Lopez again, seam up the middle. And he's got about 5, maybe 6 on first down. He's down around the 31-yard line. 6-yard gain, 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, had a hole there immediately at the line and getting to the second set of defenders. Kind of what you want down the stretch.
We've become the running team where that's what Shallowater's wanted to do all night. The Whitefaces now a little ground and pound. 2nd down and 5. Wide side left. Caleb. Long count. Takes the snap. He's going to roll left. He wants to throw. He's got a man there. It's complete. Duque, great catch, but he is hogtied close to a first down. Made a nice catch.
He's got it, yeah.
He's got the first down.
Right there at it, but a great catch. Tried to make an extra move on it. Shallowater able to hold on, but
they've spotted him a foot. Nope, there he goes. They're moving it forward now. First down, Whitefaces. Down at the 27-yard line. That is first down number 18 on the night for the Whitefaces. 14 of those in this second half. 7:44 to play. 1st and 10 from the Shallowater 27-yard line. Wide side right. Again, Ramirez takes the snap, back to throw. Throws it underneath to Tell. This time
they
stayed home and no gain on the play. That's that little slip screen to the H-back and Jason Long, among others. There.
When the O-line lets you through the 6th time, they figure out it's the screen pass. So
that's it. That's the key, the 6th time. 2nd down, 11. 7:11 to play. Mustangs, well, we really had them on the ropes in that 3rd quarter. I thought we had them in a position to really run them out of the ballpark, but they have rallied and played well. It's been hard-earned for the Whitefaces. 2nd down, 11 now. Again, the clock running with 6:56 left. Tie ball game. Fake it, throw it out here near side, and the ball sailed. That time, I don't know. Caleb holds his arms. I don't know. Somebody didn't go where he wanted to. The pass was tall, but whatever it was, it's incomplete. It's 3rd and 11.
Tall pass, a little extra cheese on that one, maybe.
I don't know. He immediately looked over here. I don't know what the confusion was, but somebody was confused about what we were doing. 6:49 left now. 3rd and 11. Again, we're in 4-down territory at their 28-yard line. Let's see what we do. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. We don't pick him up. Caleb gets hit, but he gets away. Throws sidearm. It's complete. Torres 10, 5, touchdown. What a throw and catch. Now you talk about Mahomesy. He's going to the ground, sidearms it, and this one's coming back. There's a flag on the play. What a throw and catch and a holding call against the Whitefaces. What do you say? What do you say?
Speechless.
Called by the field judge on the far side. Strange call for that man. He doesn't make offensive line calls, but he did. And the touchdown is erased. Whiteface coaches are not happy. 6:40 to play instead of a what a play. What a throw.
I know.
What a catch and run. And the walk-off is for holding, again called by the field judge on the far side. All right, it's 3rd down and 20, 6:40 left. We're now not in 4-down territory anymore unless we pick up a big chunk here. Caleb out of the shotgun. Can we overcome that touchdown reversing penalty? In motion goes Torres. Long count. Here comes the rush. Steps up. In trouble. Still can't get free. He's going to be sacked back around the 40-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple more. Finally, man, right on top of him. I'm telling you, Nino, after the whistle ends, comes down on top of Caleb. But Whitefaces will have to punt it away. 6:19 left. So lost the touchdown on the holding call. Then gets sacked on a 3rd down and a country mile. Whitefaces a little frustrated. Tail's got to punt it away, and we've got to play defense. That's what we got. So the Whitefaces, Lopez comes off the field. He's visiting with the coaches here on the near side. Tell punting with the wind. Low snap. Here comes the rush. Good kick.
Too deep.
It's going to go into the end zone. Yep, flies into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. But Tell did his job. 5:49 left. Now the defense. We got to make a stop right here.
We do.
Tie ball game, 21-21.
Yeah, big stop by the D. Hopefully with some good field position for the offense to take back over. Just on Tell's punt there. Great punt, but when you ask him to do everything, he doesn't always remember to leave one a little short there.
Well, again, after you've had one blocked, you're in a hurry.
Just trying to get it off,
You bet. And that's what he did. So tied at 21, 5:49 left. It is Shallowater's ball. Coach Naron out to ask the ref there a moment. Between plays, I could tell who was holding on the touchdown, and he told him whatever he told him. I don't know. The touchdown didn't count. So here we go. Shallowater's ball. Whiteface fans on their feet. 21 all, 4th quarter. Mustangs from their own 20. Going to throw it out left side. It's complete, but we are there. Stone makes one man miss and gets up. Well, he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1 on the play. Good defense by the Whitefaces. That was first Cisneros. And then Arredondo was out there along with Bermudez.
Yeah, Cisneros up in his face early on that one.
5:25 left, 2nd and 11. Mustangs threw it. Look for him to run it now on 2nd down. Again, taking a lot of time as the quarterback looks to the far side. Now comes back to the line of scrimmage. Boyd, the running back. High snap. Boyd gets it. Boyd lowers his shoulder. Boyd back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe. It'll be 3rd down and 10. That is Martinez.
Yeah, Jeremiah
who makes that tackle. 3rd and 10 now. The Mustangs at their own 20. 4:57 left. And they'll snap it. And again, got to get 10 to keep the drive alive. 21-21 ball game.
Big play here.
Throwing situation, you would think. Yep, going to roll left, wants to throw. Pulls up, throws, and the pass is too tall, and it's 4th down and 10. Good pressure by the Whitefaces.
It was. Caden Alonzo hot on his tails there.
Alonzo and Costa wasn't too far behind. Costa says he was held, but there was no penalty. And it'll be punt time into the wind for the Mustangs.
It's funny seeing these. I think you and Chris have mentioned just talking about and even Coach how young these kids are, but seeing them out there, they look like grown men. But I've interviewed Caden on the radio, and he's just a young kid out there.
6:51 watching on the radio, Cindy says. Here's the punt, or watching on YouTube. Fair catch at the 46-yard line.
Good position for
Great
us.
Field position for the Whitefaces. 4:35 left, a tie ball game. The Whitefaces with the football. Here comes Urbanzik and Bermudez and Whiteface defenders off the field. They have played splendidly here tonight, especially in this second half. Here he goes. 4:33 left. 2 timeouts for the Whitefaces, 3 for the Mustangs. Game's tied at 21. Lopez on the night over 100 yards again, 115 tonight. Hard-earned yards, but he's a hoss, that boy is. From the 46, 1st and 10. First down play against the 4-man front. Going to throw it out here complete. Duque has a first down to the 35. 1st and 10, Whitefaces.
That throw just a hair, not dogging on Caleb at all. A hair off, though. Ty almost had open field in front of him there.
Whitefaces with the football, 1st and 10 at the 35 of the Mustangs. 4 minutes, 19 seconds to play. You'd like to just honestly march this thing down the field and score with about 15 seconds left on the night. But we'll take a score anytime we can get it. 21-21 the score. Caleb brings Duque in motion. Gives it back inside to Lopez. He's hit and struggles forward a couple. Again from the backside. The pressure comes around. We don't get them blocked at the defensive end, and he just doesn't have a chance to get going. 2nd and 8. Tick, tick, tick goes the clock. 3:45 to play. Whitefaces at 2-0, trying to go 3-0 with Tascosa on the road next Friday night in Amarillo. Hereford took the lead a moment ago, but had the touchdown call back on a holding penalty. Trying to do it again here with 3:28 left to play. Again, using all the clock we can. 2nd down and 8. Caleb. Fake it, throw it underneath here to Ty. He's in some trouble, gets away, gets about 5 down to the 30. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll need 5. Tried again, throw it back inside, little kind of delay. And Duque caught it, couldn't shake the tacklers. The defenders were there. It's 3rd and 5. Again, 3 minutes and 2:59 now, inside 3 minutes to play. 21-21 score. Hereford at the 25-yard line of the Mustangs. Again, we are in 4-down territory, in case you're wondering. Wind at our back, although not much wind. Out of the gun, rolling left. Caleb looking. Pulls up, throws over. Oh, what a catch!
My God!
Inside the 10, the 5.
He carries him
down to the goal line. Did he get it?
He carried him.
What a run by Tel Bryant. What a catch, first of all. He climbed the ladder to make the grab, and then took would-be tacklers into the end zone with him with 2:32 left. The Whitefaces go back up by 6. There's no flags to call this one back. 2:32 left. What a catch by Bryant, but as great as the catch was, the run after the catch, even greater. He goes over 100 yards receiving, 115 on the night.
Wow.
The Whitefaces up by 6. Big, important extra point here now with 2:32 left. 27-21 Hereford. Villalobos, there's some movement on the line, but no flag. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. It's good. Hereford by 7. Back in a minute.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Call Deaf Smith County Farm Bureau at 806-364-1070 to speak with an agent today.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Did you know that every internet-connected device poses a risk to your home network? Protect IQ from WTRT and WT Services provides an extra layer of protection by blocking viruses, malware, and malicious attacks. It even works on devices such as smart thermostats and video doorbells. Protect your home today by adding Protect IQ to your internet service plan. Don't have the WT Smart Home app? Download it in app stores today.
I'll tell you what you do, folks. Tomorrow or Sunday, you turn on your TV and you find me a better catch and run than Tel Bryant just made, and I'll tell you, you'll be doing something.
You won't. I mean, that was just incredible from
right.
Tel.
And Chris, ESPN Bryant, said it reminded him of himself, the catch and run, as in his mind. 2:32 left. We kick it away, leading by 7. We kick it down, and it's fielded at the 25. Whitefaces are there. He makes a couple miss and runs up the sideline. My goodness, the coverage. No, he stepped out of bounds back at the 35. But
I was going to say, hopefully, they had to get him out of bounds back there.
Well, we just, again, I mean, our coverage on the kicks has not been very good, quite honestly. And we had a chance there to pin him down around the 25. He gets back, went out at the 36. So decent field position. Obviously, the Mustangs in a must-score mode. They've got 3 timeouts, 2:25 left. They trail 28-21. White-face defenders back out there.
Well, Tel has just been a key factor in this game that we haven't seen, as a target in the first 2 games. Really has made a difference.
His first,
the difference.
Yep, first touchdown reception of the year, and what a play. Here we got the White-faces, Zamora in the secondary. Back here at the free safety spot for the Whitefaces is Gavina. Whiteface fans on their feet, stomping and cheering here on the near side. First down play. Going to throw it out here. Oh, we almost knocked it down, but it's complete. A gain of about 9. My goodness, we almost got that baby knocked down. That was
Alonzo here on the near side.
Jumping up and almost made the play. Second down, and we'll call it 2. Clock running, 2:10 left. 7-point Hereford lead. Mustangs to the line of scrimmage. Bo, the quarterback, gives it off to his big tailback off the right side. He's got a big hole up the middle. Cuts back at the 45 of Hereford. 40 down to the 37. Already in scoring position. Well, we cannot get him off his feet, Lane.
Yeah, Boyd's just a big, thick, tall glass of water. He's tough to get down, and we've got to find an answer here, or this is going to be back out of our grips.
1:48 left. He gets it again. Off the left side, he's got another 5, 10 yards. Knocked down finally around the 30-yard line. He's short of the first down, but that'll bring up second down in about 3. 1:34 and counting. Again, all their timeouts remaining, so at the Hereford 30, the clock really not a factor for them as far as needing time. Second down and 2. The Whitefaces need a defensive play right here. They lead by 7, but the Mustangs are moving on the ground. Second down, high snap. Throw it out complete to the left side. He dropped it. Well, they were very fortunate there. The ball was snapped. Bo went up and got fingertips on it, knocked it down, then threw it high, and it's third down and 2. And if I'm a betting man, Cooper Boyd gets it right here.
Well, he's actually out of the game, Tom.
Oh, he is.
They've
darned.
brought in the backup, and right on time. Our guys needed that breather from that incomplete pass.
Ramos is the tailback. 1:13 left. Third down and 2 at the Hereford 30-yard line. Again, a high snap. Ramos has it. He's got a first. Well, he's close. I don't know. He ran up with Acosta. I don't think he got there. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Yep,
third and 2, third
fourth.
and 1. 4th and 1, I'm sorry. 1:02 left, clock running. Surprise, now they take a timeout. 59 seconds left. We'll take a 30-second break. Hereford up by 7. 4th and 1, Shallowater when we come back in 30 seconds.
Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home is Hereford's leading funeral home serving Deaf Smith County. The people of Deaf Smith County have chosen us the best funeral home for the last 6 straight years. We contribute this to the service that we provide to our families, along with the care and compassion that is given to each family we serve. We are proud of this honor and will continue to meet the expectations of every family we are privileged to help. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
All right, here we go. They've got a minute left. They put a second back on the clock. 1 minute to play. Whitefaces lead 28-21. It's 4th down and 1. And if they don't give the ball to Cooper Boyd right here,
I may apply.
I've got no reasoning for that. 4th and 1 from the 29 of Hereford, a 7-point Whiteface lead. That's the first timeout used by the Mustangs. Anastasia and Cindy are both very nervous right here to my right. Lane and I are very calm, cool, and collected. Whiteface defenders back out there. The Mustangs ready to go for it here on 4th and 1. A stand here. Whiteface, well, they're in tight. They're in tight. Dare they try something kind of risky here on 4th and 1? I don't think so.
These stands
Well,
are
rocking. Going down under center. And the quarterback sneaks straight ahead. He's got it.
They've got a
flag.
a
is
flag.
down. Let's say the flag's going to be against Hereford, I'll guarantee you.
Yeah, it is.
Offside Hereford.
Yep.
They were getting the first down one way or another. So there'll be a 5-yard walk-off against the Whitefaces. It's a first down. I'll be darned. I'm sorry, folks. It's a first down. I won't say any more. 56 seconds left. The ball at the 24-yard line of Hereford. The clock is running. The Whitefaces have a 7-point lead. The Mustangs have the ball, but they're not in much of a hurry
They're not.
here. 48 seconds left. Golly bum, boy. 44 seconds to play. He takes the snap. He's going to throw. Throws long over the middle. He's got a man there. The pass is up. It is incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 with 35 seconds left.
That was, I want to say Anthony Mendoza made that play over there.
Anthony with a great play. Broke that thing up. Looked like he might be open in the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. 35 seconds left. Second down and 10. Again, 2 timeouts left for Shallowater. But boy, they wasted. You know, if they were to make a first down here or something, and you know, time is a factor with 35 seconds to play. Second down and 10. See if they throw it again here. They give it to Boyd. Gonna throw. Here we come. He hits it. The ball's loose. A scramble for it. The Whitefaces have it, I think. Let's see. The ball was knocked loose, and he signals no. It is third down. The clock is running. Clock should be running. And they've stopped the clock. It's still stopped. 30 seconds
officials
left.
calling for it to run.
Now timeout Shallowater. 28 seconds left. He lost back to the 33. The Whitefaces thought they had the football. We'll just keep it here. They lost 10 yards on the play, back to the 33. 28 seconds left. At least 5 seconds were lost on that exchange there. They just stopped the clock. The clock keeper did for no reason. The official didn't make any indication that the clock should be stopped, and they're not going to take time off. So now it's third down and now they've got 14, but it's more to go. Third down and about 18. The line of scrimmage is the 32. There's 28 seconds left to play. The Whitefaces lead by 7. The Mustangs have taken their second timeout, so they've got one remaining, and they've got to get at least 18 yards in the next 2 plays, or the ball game is over. I thought it was over there. I thought we had the football. I don't know. Obviously, we didn't.
I thought we did too, Tom, but when the main umpire is calling for the clock to run, and it's sitting still.
Yep. We lost, like I said, a good 5 seconds there. Just one timeout left. I'm telling you now, it's their business, but they burned some valuable seconds earlier in this ball game, early in this drive. Third down from the 33 now. The 33 on Hereford's end of the field. Hereford leads 28-21.
Big play crowd doing everything they can to be on the defensive side.
Got to throw it, the Mustangs do. On the third down play now. Snap, he's rolling right to throw. Got pressure, throws long, got a man out there. Whitefaces aren't there. It's complete for the touchdown. Stone made the catch in the end zone. He got behind us, and suddenly with 20 seconds left, it's a 1-point game. The one thing we could not do right there, we did. They get behind us. Well, that fumble that we thought we got looms pretty large right now, and we're just 20 seconds away, an extra point, and 20 seconds away from overtime. Let's see, are they going for 2? Surely
they're going to consider a 2-pointer here.
It's 28-27.
They're going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Shallowater. We'll take a 30-second break. They'll have the point after try in 30 seconds.
Herd athletes work tirelessly on the fundamentals of their particular sport while learning to work in a team concept. It's not much different at Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union. Our employees have a dedication to serve our members daily with the fundamentals of good business. Being friendly and helping give you peace of mind in knowing that when you need banking assistance, you can get it from our knowledgeable staff. Hereford, Texas Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, working as a team since 1936 with our members. Go Herd!
Well, what a third down play by the Mustangs. They get behind us really the first time all night, and Stone was open. We knew they were going deep, but we just didn't get there. And now I think they're going to go for 2, Lane. I do.
I think so too, Tom. They're going to try to put it away here, and we obviously need a defensive stand more than ever.
Whiteface defenders over here on the near side, Mustangs on the far side. And I kind of admire them here. I mean, that's, probably got as good a chance of winning it here as you do in overtime. So go for 2. That's what the Mustangs seem to be thinking. Again,
they've got their kicker on the field.
He is out there, yep. I don't know. Maybe they're not. I thought for sure they were going to go for 2, but after the timeout and the discussion on the far side, again, I think, generally speaking, you go for 2 when you're on the road, and at home you kick it.
Well, and with the timeout and how much discussion, do you look for a fake here?
He's going to kick it. Well, absolutely. Benson is the kicker again. He's very, very good. So it's just a matter of a good snap. Bo's the holder. Try to kick the point after and say, it's a low snap. He gets the kick up. There's flags on the play. Let's see what that's about. The kick was good. It was a bad snap, but a flag came flying, and I don't know what it is, but let's see. The officials huddle. The umpire threw the flag, and the call is what? I don't know. He's going over to discuss matters with the Shallowater coach. The official in the deep portion of the end zone threw the flag. I don't know. Man, this is huge. And, again, the official has not signaled anything to us. I think he's going to – I don't know.
Yeah, our guy's coming off.
Yep, I guess they're going to take the kick. I guess they've got an option here. The flag was against Hereford, and they're going to take the penalty now, I think, and go for 2. What was the flag?
Yeah, they
for?
haven't made a call yet.
Still no indication on what the flag was. Personal foul against Hereford. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, they're going to go for 2 now from a yard and a half out. And I don't know. I mean, it'll take a miracle, quite honestly, for us to stop them here. But that's what we've got to do. 20 seconds left and a second chance here on a personal foul against the Whitefaces. I do not know. I'll be interested to hear Coach Nairn tell us what the officials told him. But they've got the ball actually at the 1 yard line. Not at the 2, not at the 1.5. So they've got to go a yard to win the ball game. And, I mean, guess who's going to get it? Boyd is the tailback, under center. Time called. The Whitefaces took a timeout. We want to talk it over now. And so we'll keep it here as the Whitefaces want to discuss this. 20 seconds left. The ball game comes on basically it hangs on a 1 yard play.
Well, and Tom, Coach Nairn talking to his side judge over here, and I don't know if he's even got an explanation because he hasn't really, been upset or thrown his arms up. I don't know if the side judge really knew what was called.
I don't either. Again, it was thrown by the official at the back of the end zone, standing underneath the goal line. It was thrown as the ball was snapped, and the ball is now down at the 1 yard line. Another chance here for Shallowater to win the ball game with 20 seconds to play. Well, I'll tell you, this is going to be a tough pill to swallow here tonight. I mean, we've done some of it to ourselves, but again, this is a pretty golden opportunity here from 1 yard out.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see. 20 seconds left. The Whiteface defenders huddled here on the near side. Can they come up with a miracle play here as the Mustangs go for 2 to try to? They won't win the ball game. There's 20 seconds left, so it's not out of the question. But, again, this is pretty much the ball game right here. Whiteface defenders, Martinez out there. Hereford got the beef up front, trying against all hope to make a play here. Caballeros is out there. Here come the Mustangs. Let's see, the quarterback's going to go down under center. Nope. Yep. They just ran a quarterback sneak and pushed him in a moment ago. This time he hands off to the halfback.
The
Whitefaces stop him. There's no signal foul from the officials. They tried to run a dive play. He did not make it.
No.
The Whitefaces have going to win the football game. 28-27. They ran a dive play. The defensive left side of the Whitefaces just stumped them and could not make it. That's Martinez. That's the aforementioned Mr. Ceballos a moment ago. And the Whitefaces stop them on a 2-point try from 1 yard away. A fitting ending to this ball game, although there will be an onside kick in just a moment. 20 seconds to play. 28-27. The Whitefaces lead, and the Whiteface stands on their feet here, cheering for the guys in maroon and white. What a stop. I mean, what are the odds? Instead of giving it to Boyd, they lined up and ran a dive play, and we just stood them up at the line of scrimmage. And like a stone wall, they came up short. Coach Peyton Gonzalez getting the crew around him down there. Obviously, it's an onside kick, and we've got to get on the football. The Whitefaces are 20 seconds away from being 3-0. We'll wait on the kick. Chris wants us to sing the song, but we'll wait just a moment, Chris. This has been a weird night, and it's not over yet, but what a stand for the Whitefaces. 28-27. They kicked the extra point. Hereford got a personal foul on that of some sort. We don't know what. But whatever it was, Julie says yay from New Orleans. That's all she's got for us, just yay. It was a yay.
She's emotionally drained just like us after this one.
28-27. 20 seconds separate the Whitefaces from a 3-0 start. Mustangs, Vincent out to kick the onside kick. The official drops his arm. Here we go. Whatever chance they've got, rest right here. Here's the kick. Along it goes, up it goes, and it is fielded by the Whitefaces. Hereford's got the ball. Duque with the football, and there's now 19 seconds left. There are no timeouts left for the Mustangs. The Whitefaces will snap it one time and head to the house. Well, the officials waiting a long time to unpile. The Mustang coaches again calling it a recovery for Shallowater, and that didn't work. Whiteface football, it was recovered at the 38-yard line, and we'll snap it one time. And as it's being snapped, we'll sing the song, Lane. How about that? 28-27, Hereford in the victory formation. 19 seconds to play, no timeouts. The Whitefaces have come back from a 8-point halftime deficit to thwart a 2-point try. Here's the snap. Turn out the lights. The party's over.
They say that all good things must end.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. And tomorrow we start the whole thing over again. Whitefaces win it 28-27. 3-0 on the season. Overcame a lot here tonight and got the victory. That's what the Whitefaces did.
They did. Didn't know if it was going to go our way at times, Tom, but found a way to make it happen, got some extra points on the board the second half, and held off at the end. And, again, credit to that side of the D-line, a huge, huge stop right there.
Whitefaces, the victors, 28-27. We've got folks in the stands getting pictures made to indicate that we have won the football game. There we go, Laner. Great job. Whitefaces, 28-27. We'll take a 60-second break, be back with some numbers on the night. But the biggest number is the Whitefaces win it by 1. Back in 1 minute.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You should be watching or listening to the game in style with a new sectional, sofa, love seat, and or recliner from Hereford Furniture Exchange. Check out the huge selection of new brand name furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Hereford Furniture Exchange, 209 East Park Avenue in Hereford. They're open 7 days a week. Financing options available with no credit needed and an initial payment as low as $10. Merchandise is in stock. Buy today, take home today. Hereford Furniture Exchange. When the unthinkable happens, good neighbors show up. For 100 years, State Farm has been among the first to arrive with the latest technology and tools to help you recover faster. State Farm has been there before, and they'll be there again and again. Stop by and see your local State Farm insurance agent, Matt Silva, at 801 Main Street in Hereford. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Sweeter song I've never heard, Lane.
That's as good as it gets right there, Tom.
We even got a yay from Ryland in Dallas. Fort Worth, that is. So, yay for the Whitefaces, 28-27 winners. Here's the team totals. We've got 19 first downs. They've got 11. 110 rushing to 113 for them. 297 passing to 44 for Shallowater. 407 to 157. My goodness. Outgained them by 250 and win by 1. Caleb was 19 of 30, 1 interception. They were 5 out of 11, but a touchdown late that almost gave him a chance to win the ball game. Punts, 4 for 32 for Tell, 7 for 30 for Shallowater. We didn't lose the fumble. They did have an interception. They lost 2 fumbles. We were penalized 10 times for 77 yards. They were penalized 7 for 30 yards. And the Whitefaces win it with that great, great stand on 4th down. 23 for 117 and a touchdown for Lopez on the night. And the Whitefaces Tell Bryant 7 catches for 115 yards. And again, 297 passing on the night for Caleb. 19 of 30 and 297. And again, the play of the night, though, is the defense at the fourth and from the 1, the touch 2-point try from the 1. and we held them, and that's the difference in the ball game.
Well, it's always I know it's closer than the coaches and the players wanted, but it's such a great feeling when the whole team really is involved in the win. You talk about on the offensive side, Brylan, turning it on in the second half, Tell really having his best game of the year, and then, of course, Caleb making a lot of that happen with the O-line. But then on the defensive side, which we have, luckily been seeing all year, just a really stout front. They didn't necessarily have an answer for Boyd all night, but when it came down to it, we had the answer.
They did, and the Whitefaces got touchdowns tonight from Gonzalez. He had a 25-yard pass reception for a TD. The Whitefaces then got a 24-yard run from Lopez in that early third quarter. Then that followed up with a 10-yard run from Lopez, his second TD of the night, I think his 7th of the season. Then a 73-yard from Shallowater tied it up. Then a 30-yard run after the catch, a pass and run to the offensive play of the night, at least in my opinion. That catch by Tell and the run for the go-ahead touchdown, the kick. And then they went for 2 from the 1 after we got a penalty. And it's a 28-27 win, and we're 3-0 going to Tascosa next week, and that's just what the doctor ordered.
3-0, a great start on the season, a tough opponent next week. I think really the schedule only gets tougher.
Yeah, we've got them, and then Plainview comes to town, and then we go to West Plains.
And West Plains, there's no other Amarillo team in 4A in the top 25 but West Plains.
Wow. Well, they're in the small school division of 4A, and they're a very talented football team, no question. Great quarterback. But we got the win here tonight on the road. First road game, we win it 28-27, and we go over to Amarillo next Friday night to take on the Tascosa Rebels, and we hope you'll be there. But if you can't, join us. We appreciate gosh, it's been a fun night, Lane. Great.
Perryton tomorrow. Lane will be in Perryton, so look forward to that. He's leaving momentarily. He'll be there. Just by game time.
By game time.
No, a lot of fun tonight, Tom.
Yeah.
A great atmosphere for the boys. I mean, as close as a game can get, and the fans were in it the whole time.
28-27 win, 3-0 for the season. We'll be Lane will be on the air tomorrow night. We'll have a volleyball next Tuesday night. Good luck to Coach McCracken and the ladies. Let's get cracking tomorrow in Perryton, ladies, and get off to a good start in the district play. 14 district games for them, man, and they come fast and furious.
And then we're Tascosa next Friday night. We'll hopefully see a very packed Dick Bivens again, just like tonight. An easy drive over, but again, if you can't make it, we're happy to be here with you.
Absolutely. Thanks to Evangelina for running things up here tonight, and to Cindy for all the numbers, and to Lane. We got messages here. James Self, our old statistician. Well, I won't say what James had to say.
Well, James, he's tone deaf, so
it was critical. Yeah, that's what it was. So the Whitefaces win it. And Scott sent me a note saying the flag was thrown as soon as the ball was snapped on the extra point. So I don't know what that was about. But in any event, it wound up being the win for the Whitefaces. That's how it all wound up. So thank you guys for listening. Lane, enjoyed it. 28-27 for all your Whiteface sports sponsors, and Lane Formby, Cindy Simons. This is Tom Simons saying thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow with Whiteface Volleyball.